agree.
Alright, hello, good evening, travelers and adventurers, and welcome to tonight's episode of Roll for Your Lives. How's everyone doing tonight?
But okay.
Oh,
I feel that.
I'm surviving.
Audrin's here, he just went AFK for a second. So welcome everyone, hello. We're missing a couple people. We don't have Humi tonight, and Mina is joining us, they're just hopping in a little bit later. Our Wednesday schedule's a little all thrown off. Hey there, Gruda. Good evening.
Oh,
Hi.
Apologies ahead of time if at least myself is a little bit hoarse tonight. Still trying to kick this here cough. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Sippy.
I need that. Thank you, Bruce Hal.
Yeah, definitely need it.
sipping. I'm gonna be sipping now.
Ugh. The caring redeems. So if we end up getting any potion redeems tonight, any saving throws that need to be made, needless to say, I will be replacing my saving throws with tea. I have both
That's
tea
not
and
allowed.
water. I have
I'll
to.
be tasting
Someone else will take yours for you.
Someone else will? Will it be numbers?
I'll do it.
Hell
Someone else
yeah.
take
It's gotta
I
be
mine.
always
me.
spread it around.
Zach, do you want to take mine?
You're fucked, Valana.
Gruda will? Hell yeah.
Aurora. No. No, I can take yours too. I'll
Thank
take
you.
yours.
Quimtom, thank you so much for the hydrate, Sippy.
I'm running
you,
out of
Quinton.
alcohol, though. I will say that much.
I ran out of rum.
I'm only accumulating more myself.
I have
Lucky.
to buy more. I know you've been playing stuff.
You got
It's okay.
some more
I mean, I
delicious-
realized how not much I had, and then I went and bought, a few things over time, and now I have a couple new things.
Got some nice little
Yeah.
sipping material over there.
Exactly right. So feel free to cash in those redeems and make me enjoy them.
Send them numbers way. Speaking of sweet sippins tonight, what you sipping on?
I haven't opened anything yet. Should I grab the pumpkin hooch or something else? Maybe I have
I kind of
an
think the
amaretto
pumpkin
open.
hooch.
Something else.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin hoop.
Pumpkin's out of season.
I'm gonna go grab that
Pumpkin's
then.
never
I'll
out
be
of
right back.
season. Excuse me.
It ain't pumpkin season anymore.
It's always pumpkin season. Alcohol kills germs. This is true.
It's true.
This is very true.
Yeah, take a shot of Everclear right now. Winnie.
They say
Alright, I'll be right
honey. They say honey is good for a sore throat. So anyway, we have Jack Daniel's Honey Edition.
I'm gonna try to keep the coughing to a minimum. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure that's not
Not
pleasant
okay.
on the mic. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
You should have more control over bodily functions that you can't control.
You're right. I'm just going to poop myself instead whenever I need to cough.
Do that. Hold it in and let it out the door. Oh lord.
Oh no. Thanks, guys.
No, it's obviously no issue.
Yeah, thank you so much for the follow, Nightmare Nexus. But while we're waiting on Mina to join us, I don't know how late they're gonna be, but they will be here soon. Humi isn't able to join us tonight.
Hi, Ash.
Hey, thank you for the 100 bits, Ash. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna pop the thing. You ready for
Let's
this?
hear it. Oh,
Oh, baby, baby.
that was actually nice.
Yeah.
Fine, boom. Hey there, Vox Leviathan. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate, Sippy. Aurora.
Internally.
I need it.
Internal
I need
hydrate
it.
sippies have been given.
You're like, I want a drink, so I'm gonna redeem this so I can have a sip of water.
This is actually delicious.
Hell yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there you go.
Pumpkin hooch sounds delicious.
Oh fuck! I would have bought. I'll keep my eyes peeled for more of that.
Hell yeah. But like I was saying, Mina's gonna be joining us a little later. I'm not sure how late they're gonna be, but they will be here eventually. Humi isn't able to join us tonight, so we miss you, Humi. Catch you next time. Until then, I will take over their role, as they have disguised themselves as Valana, for now. So, that being said, should we get into tonight's episode?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to act like Humi acting like Valana. That's funny.
If I pitch up my mic like 4 units, I'd probably sound normaler. How do I even do that?
Normal.
Out of curiosity, how different do I sound? Is it really that noticeable?
Not really.
Not
not
really.
really.
You got a little congestion and you can hear it, but
That's
it's
it.
not a huge deal
Okay, cool.
for you.
They're
Hell is a
being
unit.
silly.
What the fuck are they talking about with these units here? Alright, Alvaro, would you like to get us started while I get the ambiance set up? Oh, Gerda, thank you so much for the 300 bits! Oh, you know what that
Thank
means?
you.
It's
What does that
time
mean?
for
Don't say it.
it's time for a saving throw before we get into the recap. Are you ready?
Do it, do it.
Let's do it!
Yeah.
4, happy
Happy
holidays!
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Oh,
Audra didn't say
I can't.
anything.
Oh.
No, yes, I did. I did.
You did.
Quiet.
I didn't.
Maybe
Yeah, I
it's
didn't
all
hear
quiet.
it.
Yeah, it was
I don't know.
quiet.
Yeah.
I definitely did though.
You done goofed on technical difficulties.
Yeah, the preponderance of evidence suggests
Well,
that it was you.
Yeah,
It was
preponderance.
also between you and Aurora's not drinking tonight, so you might as well just take it.
Yeah, I'm also recovering from stuff.
What?
I'll have a sip of tea.
No.
I don't remember
All
what-
recovering from
Okay, I'll
COVID
take
back.
Audrey's then.
Yeah.
Am I covering for winter?
And
I said I would take mine as long as they're like,
Alright.
I'll just take mine as tea.
I will take this one drink, but I want to go on record
Not
as
what
saying
people are paying for.
I want to go on record as saying that I did say it, and it was pretty quick too. It's real convenient you guys didn't hear that, but you're hearing everything else I'm saying.
Chat, did
Anyway.
you hear anything?
Uh,
Chat, did you hear Audrey?
is Audrin a fibber?
Instant replay.
Smash that flaccid 20
What's
button
that?
if Audrin's a fibber.
I'm not a fibber.
Actually, in total fairness, I did think that I heard a
Alright, here's
muffled
Audrey's.
something before Aurora said anything, but it was.
Gruta heard it. Thank you, Gruta, my beloved baby dragon
it wasn't
boy.
clear.
He's
I've
the
always
fibber.
got my back.
Alright,
Somebody,
alright,
somebody clip that and we'll review it in post.
I'll review it in post. The jury's still out on that one.
Anyway, I'm taking this one for the team because if it wasn't me, it was Aurora's, and I'll take it for Aurora.
Thank
So
you.
anyway, ASMR of my
Oh,
own.
wait, I was supposed to take them for Aurora. Oh, thank you, Audrey. Yes.
Just this one time. Though. I can't get drunk while I'm still recovering.
I'll take them for Aurora. Numbers you're doing
Not with
Audrey
that
with the
attitude.
DM.
Not with that attitude.
The pumpkin is good to sip, but as a shot, it's not
Gruta,
excellent.
you were
Oh.
supposed to be.
Ruta will dive on that shot for you.
But you still have dulce de leche,
You still got that dulce de leche.
liqueur.
They took a
Sounded
shot
good.
for you. A shot for you.
Anyway, shall we get started with the recap, Alvaro?
Yeah,
Yes,
do you want to
please.
do community inspo first?
Oh
or
shit,
after?
yeah, thank you for reminding me. Okay, so last time everyone voted together and inspiration was given out amongst the players and everyone voted for Humi. So congratulations, Humi, who is not here today. Rip.
Little carryover.
Yes, it will. It'll carry over. Woo, Humi! And then over in our Discord server that we host a poll every week for the community to vote on another person they'd like to receive a point of community inspiration, and that was given to Aurora.
My goodness, thank you.
So congratulations, Aurora.
I feel so blessed.
Congratulations.
Bless up. Now let's get that recap
Congratulations.
going.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right. It's a long one, team, so buckle up.
Here we go.
Whoa.
I actually had to put it into 2 parts because it was that long. Okay. Session 27. The party headed toward the Athenaeum. Along the way, observing a missing persons poster with children displayed on it. Audrey and Numbers recognized one of the children as one of the bodies from the Hag's Den. The party then debated whether to collect the ransom for that information, with Audrey stating that he would rather let the matter rest to let the families hold on to some hope, whereas Alvaro scorned him for not providing them with closure and argued he did not understand what it was like to want closure and not have it for years or even decades. Thereafter, the party arrived at the Athenaeum and split up to tackle different research assignments. Audrey attempted to research information on the Fated Few, but did not find anything. However, curiously, he found a book on vampires that captured his eye. Alvaro discovered a book called Whispers Beyond Dawn's Red Light, and identified necromancy symbols and runes on its pages. Excuse me, taking a little sip there. Of my bevy, she felt she couldn't put the book down and cast comprehend languages to understand it further, but the spell failed. Humi uncovered a book that appeared to be made of organic materials with irregular pages by the author, one Peleus Aloro, titled The Observations of Ashana's Antiquities, Chronicle number 2. It mentioned the possibility of cataclysmic events and also urged the reader to observe footnotes regarding a servant of Merkel and a gift of Shantea. Numbers privately sought to learn more about subjects concerning his past away from the group. As the party reconvened, they shared their findings for the most part and formulated a plan to seek an audience with the Amarant noble family. Audrin also warned the party that he had suspicions that Lady Thorn might be a vampire, mentioning how he observed that her true eye color was concealed and that Galloway had confirmed his suspicions when confronted. The party was advised to be guarded around her, but to not leak such information lest it disturb the city. They subsequently checked out the two aforementioned books for the week, before seeking lodging at Chilled Seas, a local eatery and inn. God. On the way over, Aurora mentioned an underground fight club where the party could earn money, stating she would show them that night. As they ordered food at Chilled Seas and arranged to have 3 rooms, they chatted over dinner before Aurora guided them to the fight club in the cemetery. The party entered a mock mausoleum as Humi cast Unearthly Chorus, echoing the song Fight for Your Right, a band on which this realm had never before witnessed. After convincing the bouncer to reduce their entry fee from 10 gold to 5, the party entered the fight club. Humi shifted as Valana, then struck a deal with another veteran for information should Aurora win the fight. As members of the party looked into signing up for the fights, Audrin felt a knife against his back and heard a familiar, raspy voice in his ear. And
Whoa.
that was where we left off.
Ooh woo.
Ooh, thank you for the hydrate sippy, Gruta.
Ooh, and also whoa.
Ooh, woo.
Notices your knife on the back.
Alright, thank you so much for the recap, Alvara. So, when we had last left our heroes, everyone had just begun to make their way down into the Veiled Gauntlet. Humi, disguised as Valana, had approached a mysterious stranger and made a potentially beneficial yet potentially dangerous bet on their newfound friend Aurora.
Oh boy.
I actually have a question for clarification. What was the conditions of the bet if Aurora lost?
I think it's
Were they
just if
ever
Aurora
discussed?
lost, then that's that. Like, they don't get anything. I think Humi wanted information.
Yeah, Humi wanted information, and if Aurora won, they got it, but they're basically...
If Aurora wins, they get it, and if not, then tough shit, I guess.
That's it. That's not that bad. Alright.
I also have a question.
What's
With my stunning passive perception of 18, do I see what's going on with the person coming up behind Audrin?
are you ahead of Audrin, or are you, like, behind?
I guess I'm ahead, but
If you were ahead, you probably didn't see this happening, as this is kind of hushed and quiet and off to the side corner.
okay. I guess I just continue to this lady was
That's the person accepting sign-ups,
collecting registrations.
yeah.
So I guess I'd go up to her and
Right.
start talking.
Audrin, when we last left off, you had felt the edge of a blade pressed up against your back with a familiar voice whispering to you. Audrin Mikhail, finally, at last.
Right. So he's gonna kind of tense up a little bit, and then he's gonna whisper, "Now that could be a good number of people, but I think I'm recognizing that voice. Is that you, Adeline?"
As a matter of fact, it would be, and if you turn around and look, you will then see, and anyone that is happening to notice this little bit of an exchange. Now that her voice has upped in volume a little bit, you would see a female Triton with long black hair standing to the back of Audrin with her blade pressed against his back.
In plain sight?
Well, she's up against the shadows, but like, yeah, she's in front of him.
Okay. And he's gonna just kind of shrug a little bit, and he's gonna say, "I gotta tell you, lass, you're a good arm and a leg away from home. I don't suppose you came up here for little old me."
I could say the same thing about you, you sorry sack of shit. She says, she looks at you and digs her, she presses her blade a little tighter against your back, and she goes, "I've come a long way looking for you, and I'm not about to let you go so quickly."
All right. I'll come quietly then. But first thing, How did you know where to find me?
I didn't know where to find you. It's just by happen chance that you come strolling through here without a care in the world, as per usual, Audrin.
Right. Yes, it's been a habit of mine lately. Before I go with you, I don't suppose we could, settle on a bit of an accord? For the sake of my company here, you understand.
Oh, what, you and the rest of this sewer rat that you've drug along with you on who knows what?
The finest sewer rats you've ever met, I can assure you. But let me tell you this much, I'll make you a wager. I'll come with you quietly, no fuss. If you let me compete here.
Oh.
If you don't let me compete, then you know how much of a scene I can make.
I'm well aware, and you know what? I'll take you up on that, because if at the very least, you're going up against me in this ring tonight, I've got a lot of pent-up anger against your sorry ass I'd love to take out.
Right.
And as soon as I knock you out, you're coming straight back to Emerus with me, you understand?
I haven't. Loud and clear.
You've got so much explaining to do.
Yeah.
She releases the blade from against your back and looks at you before giving her own clothes a little bit of a dust off, eyeing you up and down and going, "Don't think I don't have you in my sights. Don't go trying to slip off before the fight begins."
He's gonna kind of turn, take a couple steps back. He's gonna brush off his jacket, tip a hat he's not wearing, and then scurry along to his friends with a bit of a saunter.
Right.
Did we note? I'm guessing we didn't notice any of that.
A number's passive perception is an 18. But considering this is all happening behind him,
I also wanted to ask, like, how crowded is this venue? Because that might also shed insight into this.
there's like a decent enough of a crowd. It's not like there's like only like a handful of people here.
Okay.
There's a decent crowd, but amongst the low chatter, I will say numbers at the very least, you would have, from behind, you would have heard Audrin at least talking to somebody. Like, you know his voice. What necessarily happened, unsure. So, who all is showing up for sign-ups for this?
Me.
Ooh, me.
I think Alvara's looking into if it's just fisticuffs or if there is like a magical battle as well, or like a magical gauntlet.
Okay, and as you all approach the person that is accepting placements for the matches, they explain to you all. Pardon me. They explain to you all that there are indeed 3 different types of matches. There is unarmed combat, armed combat, and magically assisted combat.
I'm down for all 3. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, you could do it. I think Alvara's gonna sign up for magically assisted combat, whatever that entails.
Okay. And as you do, they also inform you that whatever bets are placed upon you are collected by then the house, and you will, if you win, earn a percentage of the bets placed against you, or for
And
you.
what percentage is that?
A well enough cut, but none, mind you.
Actually, I changed my mind. I'm only doing armed and magically assisted.
You can
I don't
sign
think I
up for
can-
one of them.
Oh, really?
One person for
let's-
one category.
Let's go magically assisted.
Okay. The rest of you?
Armed.
Armed.
Okay. And I believe there was a bet placed against Aurora for the championship match.
Oh my god, yes, thank you, Hubi.
Okay, so
I have another question as well, DM. Sorry to interrupt.
what's up?
Who's this chucklehead on the other side of the gates in the armor raising the sword?
Wait a minute, is that a copper
What is
dragonborn?
No, on our
Is
side
that
of the gate.
is that a copper dragonborn in the pit?
I think
It's
that's
a
the copper
dragonborn?
dragonborn.
And he's right in front of us?
But yeah, who's in the pit? But more importantly, who's right freaking next to him?
That's just there's just an armored combatant, or at least what you can presume to be a combatant, just kind of loitering around.
Armored combatant number 3. Got it.
Armored combatant number 3. There's just a number of people
There's just
with
a
different
dude.
types of.
They don't have a name.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Capital A, capital G, a guy.
I mean, if you're asking if this is like a guard or something, that's not who they are.
No, it's just a guy.
This just looks to be someone that's participating in whatever upcoming combat. So, what would you guys all like to do?
Vara's
I wanna
gonna go
fight.
over here.
Alvara's going over there.
She's gonna just go over here. Any interesting
Okay.
characters?
Well, there is the crowd that Humi had gone and appealed to earlier.
I thought they were on the other side.
I believe
here?
that was this side. Unless I'm turned. Yeah, I believe it was this side.
I don't want to sit near that.
You see them, you get up, you change your seat, and just kind of walk over somewhere else.
Like how rude.
That's fine.
So yeah, there's a group of those people that were sitting over there, and there's like I would say, down here tonight, there's probably anywhere between like 20 and 30 people.
How will we know when it's our turn? Like, where do we go, Mrs. Registrar?
When the time comes, you will get called up forward to partake in your match.
Sounds good. Hey, Audrey, this way.
I then. And he's gonna.
I will say Humi is gonna go off with Alvara.
Okay.
Say, Audrey, I heard you talking to someone back there, but I didn't catch an identity.
Oh, old acquaintance of mine. Surprised to run into fellow folk all the way up in here, several countries away, but world's a lot smaller than you grow to think, you know what I mean?
Very interesting. Oh, well, I'm glad you met an old friend.
Well, I'm more inclined to spend some time with my newer friends.
Number's just gonna smile. Is that the mayor?
I was just about to say the mayor's here.
Yeah, you know the mayor.
Because Tailspire doesn't have enough minis.
Yeah, so as you guys notice, you look over, you see the mayor of Nothholm. That's preparing to take place in a title.
Is that the
We
fucking
need
mayor?
you to go to Ballard, and no one else can make the trek.
He's at an underground fighting ring.
Dude, we have
Like
Clint
Star
from
Citizen.
Stardew Valley over here too, behind the mayor.
Ugh.
What if there's just like Nurse Joy levels of the mayor all around?
Oh, that'd be so.
Just
Every
happening.
mayor is just the same faced guy.
The same mayor.
And every
Hold
single
on.
one is a widower.
DM,
Yeah,
where did that copper dragonborn disappear to?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
What a mystery.
Oh my god.
Bum, bum.
The world may
Crazy.
never know. Also tonight, guys, I'm sorry if I'm gonna be like a little shorter on any like descriptors or details. I'm just trying to save my voice as much as I can. Because I can already tell that it's probably gonna start disappearing here soon.
You good?
Feel bad.
I'll just DM when you're ready.
Okay, awesome. I know you got my back numbers.
Yeah, I got you.
Ugh.
Everybody gets to level 7.
And then
No.
Numbers found 10 billion gold in his pocket.
Numbers bought Balradin. And they all lived happily ever after. The
Everyone clapped.
Yay.
Alrighty. So, is there anything else you guys would like to do before you guys begin your matches? Level 15, like I said, I never said that. No level 15.
Come on, guys, we're already level 7. We gotta slow it down.
But is there anything else you guys would like to do before time passes for the matches to begin?
No.
No, I think probably Valana didn't hear anything that was happening with Aldrin, so not Valana, Aurora. So she's just gonna be focused and ready to fight.
Perhaps I would have gone to the bathroom. What are the bathrooms like here?
The bathrooms. In terms of bathrooms, there are no bathrooms. However, I'm sure you could find a little corner to piddle in if you really needed to.
Oh, Jesus.
But just numbers just pissing in the corner of the part of the room.
He don't know no
What's wrong
better.
with that? It's fine.
I'm not housebroken.
He never
no,
got
it's not
potty
God.
trained. Audrey, he
necessarily.
didn't teach him.
He did. He's been soiling his armor since the start of this
It's
campaign.
true. It's true. Well, Audrey is not potty trained either, so you know.
Oh.
Well, I have armor /
Y'all need
clothes
to
of
stop.
mending on, so I just soil it and then it result
Oh,
itself.
God.
Oh, numbers.
Numbers.
No.
That's not canon.
Oh. Okay. God. So, I don't even know what to fucking say to that. Like, I need a second.
Just
Yeah, I
thinking
don't-
like matter could not be created or destroyed. Do those rules apply to the D&D universe? Is his shit like teleporting somewhere? Yes, it does.
It doesn't just go away forever. It gets
It's
put in a different
small
plane of
lagoon.
existence.
Hold up, guys.
It
I
goes
gotta
into
get
the
a selfie
astral
with-
plane.
I gotta get a
Someone's
Tailspire
sorting
selfie
No,
with
there's a-
the mayor.
Okay.
There's a pocket dimension of just
Of just poopies?
exactly
We're gonna fucking lose followers
Just
for
mine.
this. This is
just mine.
this is
Not even just-
terrible.
You might gain followers for this.
No.
Just the wrong kinds of followers.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry, I had to get a selfie with the mayor. I'm all done.
You went and took a selfie with the mayor.
Yes, I did.
Awesome.
the mayor.
Okay.
Mayor.
So,
We did actually lose one viewer when we started talking about the pocket poo dimension.
That's to be expected.
if I could have
No one can
numbers
handle it. The truth.
and Alvara, if I could have
Uh,
each of you roll a d6 for me.
Oh.
A
Oh.
D6.
I wonder if they're gonna make us fight each other.
And I hope not.
Feel and fly like a d6.
Oh my god.
4 and 1 are the little magical.
I got a 1.
Okay, perfect.
Is it perfect?
Perfect.
How do we
Remember,
know?
you're
How do we
fighting this
know?
gnome who's clearly very new at magic. Alvara, you're fighting this half-orc sorcerer
You're fighting this big ass sorcerer.
who once slayed a god's avatar.
And he's in this underground fighting ring? Oh my god!
Gotta make money somewhere. He's a ringer.
Now, Alvara is actually fighting Sprint Kaginski.
Oh, here we go.
For anyone that doesn't,
We're not
anyone that
losing.
isn't privy to that, that is one of Zach's previous characters in a different campaign. That was a
In-
goblin
in-
bard,
in a campaign that lasted
and we'll
one
never let
session.
him live it down.
and that was one of the worst characters I've ever interacted with.
Sprint Kaginski.
I like Sprint
Sprint
Kaginski.
was fun. Sprint was very fun.
I had no problems with Sprint.
Maybe I'll bring him back one day.
Oh god.
Probably not.
Alright, so, some time passes, you all get a little acquainted in these little sections here of the Veiled Gauntlet as you do. And after some time passes, I'll say about like 10-15 minutes, you see a figure walk out into the middle of the ring as the doors open. Here, I'm going to open up all of them. And you see a figure walk out into the middle of this arena. Let me drop a mini. That's not correct.
Oh my god, it's a fucking goblinoid.
It's Sprint Kaginski.
Hey, Sprint Kaginski. Can you imagine?
Oh, what's he gonna do? Loot you to death?
Oh, I don't.
Actually, yeah, we did like 2 sessions.
Make
that
it the
campaign,
mayor
and
Winter.
Sprint got, like,
This
fucking
mini doesn't
more
really
than that.
work as well as I want it to, but it's gonna
We
have
did like
to.
3 or 4.
Make it the mayor.
Is this a
It
child?
was one of those short-lived
No, I
ones.
don't think this is a child. I think they just look small. You know what?
You're gonna fight
It works.
What's that, a little cat boy? You're gonna
Maybe
fight
it's a maybe it's
No,
a
no,
halfling
it's
tiefling.
Not a cat boy.
Halfling tiefling.
Is that possible?
That's a teeth half.
They look a little short to me, but you know what? It works for the purposes of tonight. Thank you, Tailspire, for providing us with all these free minis to play with and use.
We will
Yeah.
buy new assets eventually.
Fire.
Yeah, we can. I'm trying to only buy more assets for like characters that are like like super crazy important. So they're not just in for one session.
This character could change our lives.
It could. You never know. Oh, thank you so much for the posture check and the hydrate sippy ash.
He looks like a sassy little emo boy, or like I'm a cool
He
boy.
does.
Like you can't
All
touch
of these
me, I'll
minis
kick
in
your
Tailspire
butt.
are so funny. Here, let me take my hydrate really quick.
Tailspire. Tailspire.
So,
is,
A figure walks out into the middle of this arena as a little bit of a hushed tone takes place over everybody. And as they do, you guys see walk into the middle a taller, kind of lankier, pale porcelain, kind of milky white skinned tiefling. With
Use your imagination, everyone.
he's
He's tall. He's tall.
He's taller than that. I mean it.
Over in Lake Gear, we have a shorty stock.
He's so small. This is the best I can do. Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Gruta. For more assets
Like this-
eventually, thank you.
On the-
Goodness, sorry. There's a porcelain-skinned tiefling with this disheveled ash blonde hair that falls to about his shoulders. They're mostly covered in dark attire, like dark long sleeve and pants, and a covered robe. But what skin you can see up along the neck and like along the wrists and the hands this far out. What skin you do see is marred. It looks to be with like visible burns. And their eyes give off a dullish kind of pinky red, dim, dull glow. And as they walk out, they, with a sweeping hand gesture, sweep their hand across the stone, and eventually you see this bit of fog begin to roll in and settle along the bottom of the, the gauntlet.
Yes.
I am losing my words because I am so, like, I've still got COVID brain. I'm trying to find the button for fog.
Is this fog?
Fog.
Can we deduce if it's magically created?
Roll Arcana.
It's foggy in this basement.
Where the fuck is the...
It's foggy in this space.
That's close enough.
When I finish my roll of a 1. I was literally about to joke it's a 1, and then it fucking is.
It's a
Oh
1?
my god.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh no.
I was Afar was distracted.
Honestly, you're not sure. Numbers in Alvara, you're not sure. You're just too busy taking in all of the sights and the sounds. And as the fog begins rolling in, a silence dims over, and you can slowly hear the. That's not what that wasn't what I was gonna. You know what? Scrap that. I got COVID brain. Anyway, they walk out. They sweep their hand across, and a bit of the fog begins to roll in, and they take a subtle bow before lifting their head up, and they announce, "Good evening, benefactors, both veterans and newcomers, to the Veiled Gauntlet. Soon we will begin our matches, and we have one exciting title match tonight for the championship title with our undefeated champion. Thank you so much for your patronage tonight. Settle in and be ready for a good time." Before he gives a nod and he walks back off, before the same woman that took the entry names from before call a couple people forward, and you see her call forward what looks to be the unarmored fighting is beginning to happen. Or not unarmored, like the unarmed fighting, which none of you signed up for. Correct?
Nope.
It's not
No,
our-
that's
it's
monk
not our-
shit.
Okay.
That's
I'm gonna waste my time punching someone?
So,
Wait, would Mina do that?
Mina?
I don't know.
Mina's strong as fuck.
Mina does have a high strength.
Yeah,
No, Mina
that-
would definitely do the magical one.
I guess.
Mina
What's
would
Mina's
sweep.
strength?
Mina would probably just
Mina's
watch,
got
frankly.
a good strength score, doesn't she?
Yeah, I don't think Mina would partake in this at all.
Well, yeah, Mina, I don't think would have signed up, and even then, like we don't know because Andy's not here to say so.
Yeah.
But you do
I
have
hope
some time
Andy
as the
gets here.
unarmored. I keep saying that. The unarmed combat begins to take way.
I'm like,
You see
"Yes,
a couple
unarmored, please."
contestants enter, so you do have, I will say, a handful bit of time if you wish to do anything else before continuing on with your own personal matches.
Can I get one of the jumbo soft pretzels?
You can actually. It's gonna run you a couple copper though.
That's fine. That's affordable actually. For
I want to look around at the crowd here and just can Alvara tell if this is like if this crowd is more resembling of like a criminal underbelly, or if this is also like a place where rich socialites who are bored just go to like fuck off with their money.
That is a great question. In fact, I would like everyone to roll a perception check for me.
Sure.
Okay.
Can I use my passive?
Sure.
My perception is just a straight d20.
I have rolled a 1 and a 2 now.
Oh no.
Really can't get much worse.
Well, get him out of the way early. You don't want that happening during your fight.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Audrey, are you rolling one or no?
Oh yeah. Ouch.
Okay.
No.
Oh no, we're starting. It's okay, guys. You guys are getting out the low rolls before the shit hits the fan tonight.
Starting
I
a little
hope
cold,
so.
like the
It's okay.
season.
We're warming up.
holiday season.
So, as you guys are all looking around, Alvara, Numbers. Yeah, Alvara and Numbers, you two don't really notice much. You're just kind of taking in all the sights and the smells. And there's a bunch of tobacco smoke just kind of hanging low in the stone that's mixing with the smells of like wet dirt and stone in this underground arena. Hello, Emerald. Oh god, my throat's so dry. It's a lot of sights and smells and sounds to take in as also this fighting begins underway. A lot of senses being thrown out. Thank you so much, Gruda, for the hydrate sippy. Aurora, I will say that you're familiar with this place enough to notice a little bit of the going-ons around here. At some point, you do notice a couple like secret exchanges being made amongst like a handful of people. People a little more like open down here, as opposed to like they would be just like on the city like alleys or streets. Like it's not as quiet, but it's still like there's a little bit of an air of secrecy still. But you would know that there are at least a couple underground syndicates and criminal organizations that have their hands dipped into this place.
Yeah, I know that.
And I will say you do notice a couple people like way down on the benches next to you guys. There is one such exchange being made. You catch like the tail end of it, and all you see is just a little pouch of like this kind of lavendery, bluish, like, powdery substance being exchanged for gold pieces.
Am I familiar with that substance?
Roll a... what would this be? Roll an intelligence check to see if you have just any knowledge or information about this.
Is it the only other drug we've ever encountered in this campaign?
Numbers, you notice this as well. Well, it depends on if it's legal or non-legal. Because you guys were in an apothecary. 15?
Did I? Yeah.
15's good.
Is it the healing drug?
I will say that you have heard of this substance, just based off of the appearance of it. It's a pretty noticeable appearance. You know this is a substance known as Siren Song.
Okay.
And you would know that Siren Song, it makes one feel a little more, it's more energized, more live, more hearty, but you also know it comes with a big side effect of being more easily swayed or manipulated.
So it's like ecstasy. That's not good. Oh boy. But so I'm
rolling down
familiar-
here.
They're rolling down here.
I guess she'll just keep an eye out to see if anybody looks like if they're under the influence or being bothered by someone, perhaps. She's just gonna keep an eye out just to make sure nobody gets taken advantage of while on the drug.
Understandable. And Numbers, you did see like a tiny bit of this exchange going down, and as you're looking around with your passive perception, nothing like super huge catches your eye. You do notice like one larger human individual kind of sitting off to themselves as they are watching intently so far as these combats begin underway. And the only like thing that you happen to notice about them is that on their thumb they're wearing like a really thick ring of some kind that you haven't really seen anyone wear jewelry like that before.
Do I know this individual?
No, unrecognizable.
Big ring though. Got it.
But they are just wearing like a large ring that you haven't really seen a lot of other people wear like as jewelry.
What kind of like gem is on it? You said.
If you want to get a closer idea of what it is, or like try to observe it a little more, actually roll a perception check.
Okay. Can I? What's the name of those like binoculars you get at operas?
Oh shit! I forgot what those are called.
Monocular? Or, no,
That'd be a single
We
lens.
give those out here. Let's go.
With a 19? Okay. I will say with a 19 from this distance, you notice that it doesn't have any noticeable immediate gems embedded into it. It is made of like a thick metal.
Hmm.
It's like a thick, kind of darker, maybe like iron or steel looking metal.
That high roll, I was like, computer, enhance.
Google, show me this guy's balls, please.
And zoomed in. Nice. Excellent. Big metal ring, got it.
Alvara, I will say for you specifically, something you noticed, because you happen to have catched this individual before. That same individual that you saw duck into an alleyway earlier as you were trying to look outside of the Athenaeum.
Yeah.
You do happen to notice them kind of tucked away, sitting like across the room.
Okay.
But that's the one person you recognize in this room.
I don't see a hooded figure from earlier, potentially.
No hooded figures in here, at the very least.
Damn.
And Aurora, I will say that tiefling that gave the introduction to everything with the Veiled Gauntlet, you would actually recognize this person, and in fact, you probably have a small rapport with them. You would know that their name is Euron. E-U-R-O-N.
Urine.
Urine? Oh, come on.
I
Don't
just gave you a Matt Mercer moment.
don't start.
I
Mhm.
love my boy Euron.
Don't start with me. His name is Euron.
He's PP.
I am gonna come into your room and actually kill you myself.
Mhm.
Does anyone else find it funny that the name of like the Fight Club announcer is Euron?
Euron.
Like,
That's actually pretty good. I like that better than PP.
my mind
Emerald.
went to the gutter.
Emerald, we're using Tailspire.
Oh yeah, Emerald, we're using Tailspire. It has been a lovely program.
Great question.
His name is Euron. You would know, also just from being a resident of Balradin, that this is actually someone that does a lot of both performing and like managing of the. What's it called? Of the Daybreak Theater.
Mm. I was gonna say of the Johnny on the spot.
Of the Johnny and the Cellar Girls. But yeah, you would know him as one of the head of the Daybreak Theater, and yeah, dipping his hands in a little bit of theatrics as well in the underground. So, shall we skip ahead unless there's anything else you guys would like to do with anyone here? Shall we skip ahead to your title matches?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, title
Okay.
Let's
matches.
go.
Well, Aurora's title match, but you know.
Oh. The rest of us aren't there yet. I was like, hold on, we can win shit.
All right. I'm gonna take one more hydrate sippy before I keep going because my throat is so dry. Ugh,
Question for the
getting over
DM
the COVID
too,
cough is real.
Is this gonna be like when we did the fight It's Not Home earlier, where it's like a bracket style almost, like it was for the fist fighting there, or is this just gonna be like a one and done?
These are purely one and dones, like one-on-ones, and they're gonna
Okay.
be a little bit more like involved than the Nothholm ones because we were trying to like rush along then. But this
Yeah.
session is all about you guys throwing hands. So,
Hey,
Let's go. I'm excited.
me too.
the same woman from before eventually points to Audrin,
Hi, that's me.
and she beckons you forward and she goes, "Alright, come on. We ain't got much time."
He hurries along.
And you will see standing in on the other side, you do see Adolin. Adolin? Am I saying that right?
Adeline.
You do see Adolin standing to the other side. And let me see if Tailspire has a Triton mini I can use.
What?
A huge
Isn't that a fish person?
It's not a. I mean,
They
it's like
are. They're like a sea
They're
person.
not like- yeah, don't think like what's those one fish people that make?
Hey,
make
hey
that?
there,
They're
Ciabatta
not
boy.
actually. They're humanoids.
No,
but-
they're like a Zora.
They're like a
No,
Zora.
No, not really. Not even that much. They're very humanoid.
Aquaman, but a little.
They're not like the
blue skin.
Murlocs.
They've got
from
some like
World of
fin
Warcraft.
ears.
No, the
and whatnot.
Murlocs are more like the Kutoa.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking is the Kutoa. Those are real fish people.
Yeah, those are like straight up fish. Oh, I don't see a Triton.
See if I
Hey
can
there,
get
Chabot. Chabot, I also just realized you have a 3-month, sub. That means I get to make you an emote. Or as part of your sub
Ooh,
perk. Thank you.
It's well deserved, frankly.
What the
He's
hell
been
am I
making
gonna
us
use for harvest?
moral support bread for a long
Put a
time.
picture in the OOC chat for anyone who's
What if I just
curious.
literally
That's
put a
the one
water
you
elemental?
cautious.
What if I just did that?
That's
That's fucking stupid. Hold on.
I have a 4-month sub.
Well,
Ew.
If we don't count.
There's gotta be
Right.
something that's like
No,
close
7.
enough. What about this?
Oh,
That's it.
Unicorn.
Ah,
Dandelion.
Dandelion.
Versus unicorn. Begin.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I've got just the thing.
Grung.
it's a very detailed
Can't maybe
unicorn.
grung.
I've got just the thing. Don't you worry.
this is sarcastic, isn't it? Oh my god.
Here it is.
What the?
What the f is that?
What?
Now, how the hell
what?
do they have a mini for this, but they don't have a Triton?
What is that? Is that
We're
a
using that
dune
now.
and a horse?
It's a centaur. It's classified as a centaur.
That is
No.
Oh my
not
god.
I
That
know
is
what a
reverse
centaur looks like. That is not a centaur.
It's a reverse.
It's a
centaur.
reverse
reverse
centaur.
Holy fuck.
That's amazing.
I
That
play
is
as
my
that in the
least
next
favorite thing. It
campaign.
doesn't have any arms. Its life is misery.
It just had
I feel really bad for this thing. Alright, she's gonna get a merfolk. No, the merfolks are huge. God damn it!
Just choose a regular lady, that's fine.
You shut your butt. What about they have one called a troglodyte. Oh. I don't want to spend too much time trying to figure this out. I'll just pick a human.
That troglodyte looked pretty good. No, go with the reverse centaur.
You want that one?
Definitely
Yeah.
don't do that.
a
Let's
lizard.
do it. No, absolutely.
Kind of close.
I could put a dragon.
That poor thing down.
You know what? There's a blue tiefling.
Yeah, just do
A
that.
blue tiefling can work.
Alright.
Put that poor thing down. Hey, Zacher. Oh, Zacher also has a 3-month sub. You guys, well, I gotta reach out to you guys on Discord so that way we can get some sub rewards rolling out here. Okay, so you see Adeline standing there, looking at you as she fiddles with the blade in her hand, and she watches you. She goes, "Oh, this has been a long time coming, Mikhail."
He's gonna give him a little bit of give her a little bit of a smile, and he's gonna say, "Now listen, we set your terms. Now I want some of my own."
You don't get to choose terms when you've cost me everything.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. If I win this, I want to ask you some questions.
You
You
think
can manage that?
you think you have the right to ask me questions after everything you've done? Look at
Well,
where I am, Audrin. I've lost literally everything because of you. And now I'm
I-
here. And now you're in front of me. And I'm not letting this opportunity go.
Are they like mic'd up? Can we hear this?
It's like a WWE match. You guys can indeed
Yeah.
hear this.
I suppose there's no talking my way out of this one then. And he's gonna draw his sword, give it a few test swings.
Alright, the iron gates begin to close behind you two. And I would like you to roll for initiative. While I get
I'm gonna-
some proper battle music going. For our first fight of the Gauntlet!
Oh, it's been a while.
Oh.
I have crazy good initiative, don't
That's
worry.
horrible, though. Yeah.
I get to add my charisma modifier to my initiative.
This one's called Metal 1.
Oh, got
This
purple.
works.
Okay, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Let's fucking
Purple.
go. Thank you so much for the hybrid sippy paper.
I'm getting vibes from like an old PS2 video game, but Adeline would have like 3 or 4 voice lines she repeats as she tries to fight.
Yeah,
on.
really.
Let's do this. Let's
I'm
do
coming
this.
after you.
You won't get away from me. Let's do this.
Every time she gets hit, it's just a, ooh.
Damn you, Audrin.
It's like every time you lose and restart, you have to go through the cutscene again. I lost everything. Okay, please let me
Yeah.
skip this.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah.
It's like the final fight in the first Kingdom Hearts that like it's a cutscene that takes like 5
Not
minutes.
Clayton. Hee ha hoo hoo hee.
Not Clayton.
God,
All right, let me see. Okay. Initiative is set. Audrin, you will be going first.
Oh, that's fantastic. So Audrin is going to kind of like circle her at first, and he's gonna zigzag it up. He's gonna go, duh, duh. Which way am I going? You don't know. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So he's going to go as far as his movement can take him. So that's okay. So hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That would be 35. So I guess I'll go right here, because I don't want to use my full action. And then I'll use my action to, I'll use a blocking action, or a defensive action.
Okay, so you're taking like a defensive stance?
The tomahawk, run up and shield.
That's right. Did you just walk up slowly and block? And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Give me one moment as I'm just making sure I have everything here for Adelaine.
I'm waiting for her to just run up and clothesline you, and the crowd goes wild.
Oh!
Oh shit! Audrin's picking up the chair.
Now, as this fight begins, everyone that's sitting in the audience, you do notice that there is gold being collected for this fight.
I'm gonna bet 5 on Audrin.
You're betting 5 gold? Is there? Oh yeah. Is anyone betting gold on this fight with on Audrin's fight?
I'm betting 10 on Audrin.
Oh boy, I better not let people down.
Is it if your person wins, you just get double?
Double.
Like 2 to 1? Yeah.
It's a 2 to 1 win.
I'll bet
Yeah,
5.
give me 15 on Audrin.
All right, hold on. Let me get a document going here so I can keep track of these bets. Let's
If anyone in
do
the
this one.
chat wants to bet,
You don't need to keep track. If he wins, we had bet 100. If he loses, we didn't bet anything.
Okay, makes sense.
I better win because people got money on me, and I could be going to a different country after this.
Okay, so Alvara, how much?
5.
Aurora was 10?
Yep.
Numbers, were you betting anything?
Yeah, give me 15. I actually have a lot of gold.
Okay. Bets are placed. So, you go up, you do a little hoo-hoo, and you take a defensive stance?
That's right.
Alright. She takes her sword, watching you approach, eyeing you keenly. And with a little bit of a grin of final satisfaction of having you close at hand, she steps forward and she is going to use a bonus action for a fainting attack. So she's going to expend one of her superiority die. And she's going to take an attack against you for a fainting attack with advantage.
Well, I'm in a defensive position, so that should be a regular attack.
What do you mean?
So, when you take a blocking action, any attacks made against you, any physical attacks made against you are at disadvantage. So if she has advantage, that would just be a regular attack.
Okay, so then she'll just roll straight for it.
Mm-hmm. We've canceled each other out.
Great.
Adeline canceled?
Hashtag.
Okay, that's going to be a 19 to hit.
Just barely hits.
Okay. So she's gonna take her sword and swing it directly for your shoulder. As she feints off to the left and then swings back, hooking it around and trying to slash it up against your right shoulder. That is going to deal 6 points of slashing damage.
Shaw.
pennies. Peanuts, I say.
Yeah.
Shaw.
Okay, so
You can dodge that uncannily, can't you?
yeah, can I do that? Thanks
I
for the
don't
call.
think you can.
Hold on, let me look up the Will's Friend Candy Dodge.
I thought that was when you fail something.
Starting at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Oh, okay, right.
All right then.
Okay, so
4
then
points.
take it reduced to 3.
Dang, good call, because I almost forgot about that.
For some
got
reason,
you.
I thought
I
that was
got money
only
on
if
this.
I thought that was for
Yeah,
saving
she's
throws for
got
some
money on it.
reason.
All right.
Maybe I'm thinking of evasion.
Yeah, that might be. That might be it.
Okay.
Okay. Is that the end of her turn?
1 second. She's going to make a second attack against you.
Oh.
So, she hooks up first, fading to the left, and then she brings up her sword, slicing at your right shoulder before quickly grabbing it in her hand, turning it, and swinging it back around for your other side.
Okay.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
If it meets, it beats.
It meets, it beats.
Yeah, right. That hits too.
Okay. So that is going to be 9 points of slashing damage.
Ouch. And I used my reaction, so I can't dodge that one. All right. Now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. So he's gonna wince a little bit and recollect himself, and he's gonna say, "You got some new tricks. Well, that's impressive, but would you go easy on the coach?" And then he's gonna lunge back in.
Okay. You make an attack against her?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, easy on the coat.
Oh! Shit, that hits.
Yes. Okay. And I'm going to. All right. Let's get Saber in there. This. And add my sneak attack die. Which is, I believe, at the moment, 3d6. Yeah. To a grand total of 24 points of damage.
Holy shit. Alright, I'll mark that down. And describe your attack.
So he kind of absorbs the blow and then kind of like leans with it a little bit and then kind of flicks his wrist and kind of finds an opening as she goes in for a strike and like slashes along her side, kind of like, exploiting a bit of an opening.
Alright, and as your slash connects, she winces a little bit before kind of holding herself, embracing herself as she looks to you. And she just kind of grits under her teeth before exhaling and kind of giving like a low chuckle, a little going, "You son of a bitch, Audrin."
Alright, and that is the end of my turn.
Alright. So, she begins her turn with, let me take a look here. Let's see what she can do. Okay. Alright, so as she lets go of her side, she is once again going to take her sword, as it kind of dipped to the ground a little bit, scraping against the stone before once again it is swinging upwards violently. This time more towards where your neck area would be. She's going right for the jugular.
Come and get me.
Okay, that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
It does not, and I'm going to use my reaction here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna expend a superiority die. I'm gonna catch. Audrin's gonna catch the blow with his sword, and then he's kind of gonna draw the blade down along her own until it meets hilt, and he's going to try and ram his pommel into her forehead.
Okay.
It's just
Hold on.
fired.
Wrong die. My bad. Or that. Ugh, work with me.
Was that to hit?
Oh, hold on. That it wasn't. That would let me add my proficiencies to that. What am I doing? So that would be 9 plus 16 plus 3. That'd be 17.
It'd be how much?
17.
That does indeed hit.
Oh, cool. Okay. It's been so long since I've done combat, I'm like forgetting how everything works. Okay. And I'm gonna get another sneak attack on that. Plus 12. 12 plus... About as bad as it could get, but...
Oh.
Okay, so 16 points of damage.
16?
Yep.
Okay, let me mark that down. So you're hitting her with the pommel, like in the forehead?
Yeah, and just kind of like trying to stun her, stagger her back a little bit, get her off her stance.
Alright, and as you do, the blades scrape against together, the steel gliding. As your pommel reaches forward and you bash her right in the forehead, and her head reels back for a minute, knocking back, before she grits her teeth once again, and this time with a frustrated yell. Once again makes another swing attempt towards you. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that one hits.
Okay, and she's gonna expend a superiority die for a grappling attack.
Oh, come on now.
Grappling.
Right, so let me see.
What does that have to beat? Grappling is...
Well, let me roll damage for the strike. That's gonna be... It's math. That's gonna be 12 points of slashing damage.
I'll uncanny dodge that.
Okay, reduced to 6, and then she's gonna be attempting an athletics, or like a strength/athletics check to grapple you. So contested strength check.
Would it be a save for me, or is it just a check?
Make an athletics check.
Okay. Work with me.
Oh,
Damn, he's actually with me.
Alright, all she rolled was a 19 for that. So,
wow.
Jeez, that was still pretty close.
Yeah, that's close.
goddamn. Alright, so she attempts to, as the strike goes forward and she connects, she then attempts to kind of lunge forward and take you into her grasp, but you manage to shrug off her attempt. Her strength kind of weakening up against you as you just kind of slide her off. And she's looking to
Ooh,
you now
boy.
with a little bit of a blood trickling down from her forehead where you did manage to bash her. As she's just glaring at you intently with more focused eyes than you've ever seen her have.
Oh boy. Okay, is it my turn?
It's your turn.
That's sick.
Boy.
Audrey's kind of refined his stance. He's gonna grit his teeth a little bit, and he's gonna say, "How many times have we done this song and dance, Adeline?" And he's gonna make another attack. Work with me. Oh, thank God.
21, okay, that hits.
I don't know why I did my sneak attack die first. Okay, 13. Plus... this plus 8. So that's 10 plus 13, that's 23 points of damage.
Okay,
And then as a bonus action...
let's grab your attack.
So he's gonna dive in looking like he's going for a slash, but then he's going to kind of like whirl around in a kind of acrobatic maneuver and a bit of a feint, and then kind of aim. Aim to like kind of get her half and trip her off balance.
Okay,
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Second Wind. So it's gonna be this plus my fighter level, which is 1. We'll take it. That's 7 points of healing.
okay.
Okay.
Is that the end of your
And
turn?
that's the end of my turn.
Alright. And as
Ignore
it's
this.
Adeline's turn, she looks more frustrated than you have ever seen this woman. She's pissed. But she takes a minute to take a deep breath and recenter herself, as she is also going to use Second Wind. If I can just find my
Okay.
D10. Here it is. Okay, she's gonna restore 10 hit points. And let me take a look here. do. Okay. So, once again, her sword hitting the ground. You can see her panting a little bit. Her strength is beginning to fade a little bit as she's looking to you. Hello, Mina. Welcome, welcome. And as her strength is beginning to fade, she's taking deep breaths, but she once again grabs the sword, this time with both of her hands as she takes it, and swings it violently just towards your side, just trying to land anything against you. That is going to be a 15 to hit. I don't believe that does.
It don't. And I've got one more superiority die. I'm going to use it.
Okay.
All right, so he's going to kind of like
Watching.
see her attack come in a little bit slower than before. Now that she's kind of wearing a little bit, and he's going to catch the blow, deflect it off to the side, and just going to try and with his boot, I suppose, just gonna aim a kick to her midriff and just try to like kick her over.
Okay.
Let's go, please land.
That does indeed hit.
Dice are with me.
Fucking swashbuckler rogues, man.
Yeah, I know this is working out for me. 9. Oh shit, that's 4. How about? Okay, there we go. 9 plus. Oh come on! Fine, 12
12, okay.
on the riposte.
And you kick her, and she does stumble back a couple feet, but she manages to catch herself with what little strength she has remaining, before just taking the point of her sword, just attempting to lunge it just directly into your torso with what last strength she has.
Does a 1 hit?
Does a 17 hit?
It don't, but it comes close.
Alright, so she once again attempts to make this attack towards you, the blade just glancing off as you're able to see it coming. But she looks exasperated and she's letting out an angry yell as she does so. And as she gets close to you once again, she just looks you in the eyes and says, "Not letting you get away, Audrey, you son of a bitch. You're coming with me."
You could have just asked nicely. And he's gonna make his attack. Oh my god. Dude, this is working very well for me.
Alright, I'm not even gonna ask you to roll damage on that. How do you want to knock her out?
So he's going to come in with a series of feints, going from the right to the left, and then out of nowhere he's just going to lower himself and do a sweeping kick to her legs.
Alright, and as you do, her legs give out from underneath her, your feet connecting with her ankles, and she gets sent backwards, directly onto the hard stone. You hear the crack of her skull kind of just against the flat rock. As she lets out a couple coughs, she finally just lets out a couple breaths before just knocking out cold.
You killed her.
Nice. I will add 20 gold to my inventory. Thank you, Audrey.
You're welcome. Let's say I didn't do nothing for you.
Nice work.
And the crowd actually in here lets out quite a bit of an uproarious applause for this. This is quite a quick knockout.
Aurora definitely did that. She's impressed.
Definitely done by Audrin. Well done.
Yeehaw! Puts a big old smile on my
Well
face.
done. Well
Audrey
done.
did it.
Did Audrey happen to see where Adeline was like stationed and sitting before the match began?
No, she was tucked away hidden. And you did not
Okay.
make an attempt to look for her.
Are you allowed to like loot her?
No. He, if possible, Audrin's going to try and find out wherever she was sitting and gonna go there to speak with her whenever she comes to. But for now, he'll.
You do see what you all have at least identified at this point as what semblance of a medic they have on hand. Pick up and kind of drag her off to the side as they begin to take care of her.
Okay.
Mina would like to offer to assist the medics in.
Audrin's just
healing.
gonna. Audrin's gonna go join. He's gonna go join and be like. Her.
Also, welcome, Mina. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Feeling dizzy, but I'm conscious.
Dizzy,
so-
are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So For money, Alvara, add 10 gold pieces to your inventory. Aurora
I only
adds
bet
20.
5, so I only get 5, right?
You bet 5.
Yeah, I never subtracted it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you add 5. Aurora gets 20 gold pieces, and Numbers gets 30 gold pieces. Audrin, as you exit, after a little bit of you, and you go wait off to the side, one person comes up to you and presents you with a small little brown satchel.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I look inside.
You're
Does it
winning,
have
sir.
money? How much does it got in it?
You find 100 gold pieces.
Holy moly! That puts a big old smile on my face.
All right. So,
I
Mina,
as I'm assisting the medics, can I use my starry form and cast Cure Wounds at first level?
you can. 50 Electrum. They're betting crypto on Audrin. You can.
Would you like me to roll for that?
For Cure Wounds?
Yes.
Yeah, sure,
Or do
go
you want
for
to
it.
just say she's up?
This is for Adolin?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
All right. All right, that's 2 plus 4 plus another d6.
It is purple in here.
Purple. It's because I couldn't find the fog button.
Or I'm sorry. Yeah.
Is there a fog
1d8.
button? This is water, but that's...
It should be.
Each likes pink,
'Cause I thought we
and
had it
Daisy
before.
likes
purple.
purple.
I like purple too, but...
But can you guess what my favorite color is?
If anyone knows what the fog button is, or Tailspire,
Alright.
feel free to let me know.
I think you're just supposed to squint, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So that's going to be 13 points of healing.
Okay. So Adeline, the Triton woman,
Oh.
begins to heal up, and at this she perks up a little. And all you can understand, just as she is taking slow, quiet breaths, is you can hear her muttering to herself how she's going to, how Audrin can't get away, she's not going to let him get away.
Audrin is
What's-
next to her at this moment.
Okay, well you hear all of that.
What
And
did,
it's like,
what did Audrin do? Mina asks.
Son of a bitch cost me everything. Ruined my life and he took it all. And I'm not leaving
yeah.
until he comes with me.
Mina's going to look questioningly at Audrin and kind of like, what in the world did you do?
it's an exaggeration, lass. I was just doing my job, as a matter of fact, and she was doing hers. It just happens that I did mine better.
Mina's going to look back and forth between the two of them, kind of like, what in the world did I just get into?
So,
Just real quick, Audrin's gonna kind of lean into Tamina a bit and go whisper to her and just like, anything she says, just if you'll do me a favor, lass, just keep it between us.
But what do you mean? Isn't
just-
honesty the best policy?
Indeed it is. You're a noble soul, there's no two ways about it, but let's just not bring it up. Not bringing it up's not the same as lying, you know?
I guess that's true, but if anyone asks, I won't lie.
Well, why would anyone ask about some person that they've never met nor seen?
And then when you get to your seats, Numbers is gonna ask, so who was that lady you were talking
God damn it!
so who's that lady that was cussing at you a lot?
Aurora's gonna go. Bad breakup.
Yeah.
Seems like you knew her.
Okay. No.
Mina's well, you go back to the seat. Mina's gonna stay behind to make sure she's all healed up.
As,
Well,
As soon as you started asking Mina to keep a secret, you knew it wasn't going to
if possible, before we move on, I would rather if Audrin stayed around Adeline. I'd like to ask her some questions later on.
okay. So, as this is all happening, Numbers, remind me, did you enter armed combat or magic combat?
Magic.
Ooh.
Okay. And let me reiterate, magically armed or just like pure magic?
I figure the armed one was like no magic allowed at all.
Right, but there's also a difference between like being pure caster and like being a melee caster.
Which category is more appropriate for like a melee
You can still do
caster?
the magic one if you want. I just need to differentiate between like the contestants.
I gotcha. I guess I mean, my question would be: is there magic allowed at all in the regular armed one?
No.
Like none at all.
Yeah,
Is
no magically
yeah,
assisted things.
yeah. So I'm gonna do the caster one.
Okay. Okay.
So are there 3 categories, like a full magic, a full melee, and then like a blend? Is that what's going
There
on?
was
The
unarmed.
blend is unarmed.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah, you got it.
So, as this all is happening, the same lady from before then points a finger over to you, Numbers.
Oh.
She goes,
Boop.
well, don't look too startled now, come on.
Can you actually look at Messenger real quick, DM?
I can.
Or I could just say it out loud. Depends on what you think.
Alvar is too far from you, because they're sitting on the other side, but you could do it for you and the other. You just need to roll, I guess, a sleight of hand check.
Could I ask, like, Aurora to come to the bathroom with me for a moment? To the corner or something. Hey, Aurora, I want to ask you about something.
All right, what is it?
Here, let's go off into the corner where no one's looking.
Are you trying to pull a fast one on me?
Not at all.
No.
Are you coming to the corner?
Yeah, I'll come to
Oh.
the corner.
Okay, I discreetly cast Aid on the both of us, which gives us an additional 5 temporary hit points
Oh, thank you.
for 8 hours.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, good luck in your match, Aurora, and then I go back to my seat.
Oh,
Okay, there you
thank
go.
you very
So
much.
yeah, so I messaged the DM asking if we could do that like during Audrin's match, pretty much.
I didn't
so that,
see it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, but the intent is that like the audience's fixation would be on the match, and they wouldn't see.
Yeah, they wouldn't see that happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when called up, I will
It's all-
happily do so.
Alright, and as you approach the arena, let's go ahead and take a quick 10-minute break so I can make more tea.
Mhm.
Oh God, yes, I need tea as well.
Alright, thank you so much, guys. Let's take a 10-minute break, snack break, pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you gotta do. Now's the time to do it. And I need to make
Okay.
tea, so I will be right back, and when I come back, I'll chat all with you lovelies.
Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. Tea time. How's it going, chat?
We should discuss how we're going to conquer the world.
What's to discuss?
What resources we need to gather. You know, we got to start planning for this kind of thing now.
What's the deadline?
You know, really whenever. No firm deadline, but
Talk about it tomorrow then.
sounds good.
Not on stream, of course.
I thought chat was going to help us.
Then they'll be complicit in the federal charges.
That's true. Can't have that.
Is it just us two? Everyone else is on a snack break, pee break, smoke break, whatever it is they have to do,
I think we've been abandoned, I'm going to be honest.
and that's okay. How was your day?
Okay, been dizzy, but you know.
What's up with that? You okay?
I think I've just lack of sleep.
I feel so eepy lately.
Me and Zach keep playing Sea of Thieves until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's why.
That's the most likely cause of.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I'm gaming until the wee hours of the morning. I don't know.
Go to sleep at 4 and then wake up at 7. Reasonable day.
Good night's rest. Part of this complete rest.
Part of a balanced rest.
So excited for this match and to show off my magical prowess.
Mm-hmm.
A rare commodity indeed, Gruda. Wish there was like a sleep pill where I could take it and then I'd be rested.
Honestly, same. I really wish I did not have to sleep. I do enjoy sleeping, and I always wish I could have more. Oh
Would you
no.
rather never have to sleep again or never have to go to the bathroom again?
Never have to sleep again.
True.
What would you choose?
I don't know.
But my whole reasoning is going to the bathroom doesn't take up the
As
greater
much
majority.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Sleeping
it's like
is literally...
inconvenient.
It is. It
Like
is.
you could just
I'm
be
back.
a powerhouse on road trips. Welcome back.
Yeah, but think about if you could stay up for like 24/7. You that would be the ultimate powerhouse on road trips because you would never need to pull over to rest.
True, true. But that's also like you would add additional bathroom breaks with the additional time awake. So
That's true.
you hadn't considered that, had you? Say, DM, would you rather never need to sleep again or never need to go to the bathroom again?
Wow, that's hard. I guess never need to go to the bathroom again because there's no benefit to that for me. But I do love sleeping.
It feels
Well,
good.
that's not to say you would not sleep. You just don't have the need to sleep. You always feel.
But then why would you ever do it? Is the thing. I guess for like the niceness of it all. I don't know.
Yeah, the coziness and comfort of it.
I do love
Well, the
me
thing
some
is,
sleepings.
would you be perpetually well rested or perpetually tired?
I would imagine perpetually well rested. Because if you say
Tie.
perpetually tiled, that would mean that not having to use the bathroom would be like being perpetually constipated.
So you gotta get sleep-ins.
I guess it's a kind of constipation.
Gordy, you need a lot.
Why
more
are we
sleep.
talking about
What's
this?
going on?
I don't know.
We
it
were
occurred to
discussing
me.
the lack of sleep.
Alright, I just need to look into something really quick.
That's always terrifying when the DM says that.
For my match too.
For your match, you're fighting not one, but 3, I almost call them Tesseracts, but that's not what they're called.
Tesseracts?
What are they called? The big guys? The real big guys?
Nintendo GameCubes.
Yeah, like GameCubes.
No, no, not Pterosaur. Why is my brain like the consistency of pudding right now?
I can feel that so much. I can't fucking think right now. COVID was rough.
Tarrasque, that's the word I was
Tarrasque.
looking for. Yeah, just have numbers.
Harask or harask?
Tarrasque.
Tarask.
You know what's really interesting with Tarrasques? Animals with spikes usually have them to deal with creatures that are much, much larger than them trying to...
Oh.
What eats a Tarrasque?
A mega Tarask. Tarask 2.
Mm. I was wondering if it was like a Helion type situation, like something capable of consuming worlds. And they need that to, like, defend themselves.
No amount of spikes is going to save you from that, though.
That you know of. Maybe it's like a hairball. You ever get a hairball?
Thank you for that.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Explain, Vox. Explain.
Yeah, I really need an explanation for that, because the only way that I can think of doing it, most DMs would hate. That works. That does work quite well, actually. Just send it up into the air, and then you never have to worry about it again.
Until it falls down and takes fall damage, I guess.
Maybe. I theoretically, you could just like Yeetus Deletus it out into space and hope it never comes back.
But he can't. But they casted it twice, meaning, I mean, that implies it came back. I assume taking fall damage each time.
I actually don't know how reverse gravity works.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'll actually be right back one more time, just because I want to blow my nose.
I can imagine that's a lot of rolling.
It's not rolling. It's multiplying the feet, because isn't fall damage calculated based on feet fallen?
Yeah, but it's a D6 for every.
Oh,
like,
you
5
still
feet.
roll?
Yeah, it's 1d6 for every 5 feet, I think.
That doesn't make sense.
What
that it would
happened?
be. I mean, gravity is the same. It's gravity.
Well,
So
it's the idea of
should just
reaching
be,
terminal
like-
velocity, because it caps out at
It's-
like a certain number of d6.
Yeah, 1d6 every 10 feet for a maximum of 20d6.
How much
Okay,
does a Tarrasque weigh? Enough to break the ice. How you doing?
Mina stabs numbers.
No.
Lord. Ina turned into a little
I'm back.
savage.
Welcome back.
Mina does keep a dagger on her, and I haven't used it yet.
She keeps that fang on her.
I temporarily forgot, but Mina does still
I'm
have
watching
that. Mina does still have that candle of the deep just floating at the top of her staff.
You do still have that.
Yeah, Avarda wants that shit.
You said you didn't.
No, I don't want to have to fucking hold it, carry it around like I'm a fucking plague priest or something. But
She just wants you to be the pack mule and
I'm
then use
back.
it.
yeah, I
Welcome
might
back.
need that.
Well, it's Mina's now.
I might need that next one.
Naturally, it's yours.
Absolutely not.
It's not yours.
It is. No, you had your
We didn't
chance.
say that. We didn't give it to her. She was like, "Oh, I can store it."
I thought we did give it to her.
Oh, I thought it was group access still.
No, it's on her
no.
staff.
Is that how it works? If it's on your staff, it's yours now. We're just not
Yeah.
gonna share
Oh
anymore.
my!
I feel like
But if you ask nicely, but you have to ask nicely. You can't demand, and you can't be your normal Alvar.
Out of the question.
well, I'll find another eternally lit black candle at that point.
Ask nicely, be respectful. I'd rather find a different magic candle.
That is the ultimate statement to describe.
It's very Alvaro.
Alrighty, is everyone back?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll give it another
Watch
minute.
Numbers win.
Good count.
Numbers is gonna win, guys.
How are you all of you guys feeling? I
Give
know-
me your money.
I'm okay.
Feel okay. Got some tea. Feeling good.
I'm not that great, but I'm surviving.
Ooh, another hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate,
Luca.
Sippy. We definitely need them tonight.
Yes. Dude, I don't even like tea that much, and this COVID has me drinking fucking tea. Like, consistently.
Yeah, I'm drinking some nice decaf ginger peach green tea right now.
That sounds
Ooh.
amazing.
I didn't even know we had that. I have like the regular decaf green tea, but I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it's in our massive tea drawer. The care redeems
have
will
so
keep
much-
coming, thank y'all.
We have so much
Bless.
fucking tea.
So, Numbers, you get called forward to the arena.
Audrin sees this is gonna yell, "That's my mate!"
And as numbers is going up, is anyone placing any bets on numbers?
You bet your ass I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet 10 gold again. I
Okay.
have confidence in my friend numbers.
Audrey, how much you betting?
30 gold.
Goddamn.
Whoa, you don't gotta do all that now.
Believe in you.
Dang.
Any other bets on numbers?
How does betting work? We've never done this before.
Can I bet on myself?
You can bet on yourself.
Mina, we're going to introduce you to the magical world of gambling.
Can I put down 15 gold on myself?
Yeah.
50?
15.
1
Oh.
5.
I was gonna say, that's. You have confidence, and I respect it.
And Mina, since you weren't here when I explained it earlier, they did explain to the group that betting is, it's a 2 to 1. So you win double back if your person wins, otherwise you lose it all. And you do win a percentage of winnings if you are participating in the fight and yourself win.
Wait a minute, how did I get on top of the steel cage?
Don't worry about it.
Numbers.
Look at
from
me.
the-
He's gonna do a fucking elbow drop.
How the hell did you get up there?
A flying elbow from the top row. No, put me
The
back.
door's not open, so you can't go
You
in,
can't get up
probably.
there.
Mina is very cautiously gonna hand over 1 gold as a bet.
Oh,
Okay, so we have 1 gold from Mina.
She's
5
learning.
gold on the fish boy.
Soon it will be an addiction.
I don't say
5 gold on the fishman.
that. 5 gold on the
From the
green-haired
top
fella.
rope. And you see approaching on the other side, you see a larger tabaxi fellow with two swords. And let me describe him to you. Where the fuck is my document?
Is this Che Avitos?
This
I
is
ate
someone
your
that was also
documents.
sitting along the same... Pardon me, hold up. Okay. Apologies. He was also sitting on, like, the same side as you guys. But you see a tall, larger tabaxi male. He's a bit stocky, and he is wearing some thick, deep brown leather armor. His fur is all black, and it's slick, and he's got like those kind of deep blue, like cat eyes. He's kind of reminiscent of like a panther.
Interesting, he's Khajiit.
He
Sounds
he
adorable.
comes up and he looks happy as he does so, and he's looking around and he kind of. Aurora, you recognize this one also. He participates in combat every now and again that you've seen. You know that his name is Tyros.
Yeah, he's literally come up to me before, and he said, "Tyros has wares if you have coin."
He has.
He's gonna be Eris when
I
I'm
am
done.
going to be making you cry, Tyros.
He comes up and he nods to you from across and waves a hand while that's holding one of his swords to you as he sees you over, and he says, "Hey, good luck out there today in the arena, my friend."
Ah, thank you, buddy. That's a sincere buddy. I'm so happy to see the sportsmanship.
Don't let your guard down! We can hear them, right?
That's so Alvara. I love
Yeah.
that.
I point my mace at Elvira and smile.
All right.
And then back to
So
the casket hand.
you hear the metal gates behind you begin to shut as he kind of takes like a little excited shimmy. And I would like you to roll for initiative as I get more combat music set.
Fucking metal music back up.
This one's called Metal 2.
Metal
Oh.
2.
Electric Boogaloo. I'd really love it if we could use like a specific battle playlist, but I understand. That's-
I have an entire playlist of like music that I made for this, but there's no way that I can play it for you guys and like still have like everything
Is
working.
some of it like stream safe?
Yeah,
Like not.
I picked all
non-licensed?
stream safe music.
No, you mean so there's no way to play it like mechanically, like
Yeah, like I can't. Well, because we'd have to have some kind of other separate thing going for you guys to hear it, because it's a YouTube playlist.
let's see.
All right, let me see his
Maybe we should
initiative.
figure that out in the future.
Wow, he rolled a natural 20 for his initiative.
Uh-oh.
Oh no no no!
He gets to go twice. before you go once.
He goes twice. So he will be indeed going first.
Well, he's a cat.
What does that have to do with anything?
They're quick on their feet.
Oh, okay, I thought you were like shitting on him. I was like, what?
Actually, a harmful.
Are you being
leave
fucking
him alone,
racist
that's my
against the
homie.
Tabaxi right here?
Oh,
Excuse
boy.
me?
He's so fast they call him the Tabaxi Cab.
That was pretty good.
Okay, so give me 1 second. So you see him with his 2 swords in hand, and with a little bit of a tippy tap on his paws, his pawed feet, he takes his two swords and he raises them both in the air before dragging one of them down, kind of along the side of his arm, and it slices a little bit into his blood, and it like drags along the edge of his one blade, and it begins to glow with a bright shine as his bonus action as he begins to move his way towards you. Which, let me see how many feet this is. Okay. Wait, I'm so stupid. I already forgot what I just did.
It was 8, I think. So you're at 40.
Okay, so he's going to approach right about here for you, trying to meet you halfway, and he readies himself.
For what?
He's readying himself against you.
Oh, he's done?
He doesn't have enough movement to get that far.
Oh.
So he looks as if he's going to meet you halfway into the field.
Yeah, can I, like, roll something to know what he just did with his sword?
You could use, I will say, your bonus action to roll Arcana on that if you want.
Oh, really? No, I'm gonna just stay right where I am and just sort of spin my my mace in my hands, sort of like I'm cooking up a scheme like that, and it's gonna create an electric charge within the mace that I then point at this Tabaxi cab and hit him with the old lightning bolt.
Alright.
The old Brazzle.
Now, is that a roll to hit, or is that a saving throw?
Dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw, okay. Anyone out there in the crowd picking up what class I made this guy?
Oh, I know.
Is he... No, hold up.
Hold on, my tabs are so misorganized.
This is only spells?
No.
Is he an arcane trickster?
It's weaponry and, like, spell work.
Is he an
He's a
arcane
blood
trickster
hunter.
rogue?
He's a blood
Oh, he's a
hunter.
blood hunter. How did I not think of that?
Okay, give me... Alright, I found it. Thank fuck.
Shout out Matthew
Here we
Mercer.
go.
It's official now.
Is that a real thing? I
Yeah.
thought that was something one of our viewers made up, a hemo something.
No,
Oh,
so...
there's that too.
So a hemathergist is something that Ash actually created for Pathfinder, but a
wow,
blood
neat.
hunter is a class that Matthew Mercer made for Dungeons and Dragons, and it then became official, I believe.
Wow.
He's that goated.
So his dex saving throw is a 21.
They just stole his shit like that? Or he sold it to them?
Now he like worked with
wait,
them to make
he rolled
it.
a 20. He rolled a 21.
His dex save is a 21.
Rip. So he takes half damage regardless. And I'm also going to use one of my channel divinities, which I get as a cleric, to max out the lightning damage. So normally that spell does 8d6 lightning.
Mm-hmm.
But now it does half that, which is 4d6. But I do max damage, so 4 times 6 is he takes 24 damage.
Okay.
And also, I have a little something, which I will read to you now, which is called Thunderous Strike, which comes with my my cleric domain. Basically, when I deal lightning damage, whoever gets struck gets hit 10 feet away from me.
Ooh.
So that's what happens to
Okay.
the Tabaxi.
So as you're sending out lightning towards him, how did I do that? What? I didn't want to do that. There it goes. He gets scooted back on his paws as it pushes him back, and you see his fur is kind of a little singed, a little standing on end.
Is he standing on top of this thing here?
It's not supposed to be like elevated. It's
Right,
like it's supposed to
yeah.
just be like
Hmm,
even floor, but whatever.
okay.
Even floor.
Even floor. So he gets shoved back 10 feet, and he kind of shakes it off as he a little bit of his fur is standing up straight, a little singed, but he shakes his
Oh, he's a
head.
little pattern bug there.
And he, with a big grin, and he kind of lets out a chuckle, and he goes, "That's a good one there, my friend. Now let me show you a little bit what I can do." Eh?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Perfect. So, he is going to dash towards you, and, with his glowing blade, is going to attempt to make a strike against you.
As a reaction, I'm going to cast Shield, which gives me +5 AC.
It does indeed. So let me see. Hold on. Read this really quick. Okay, right. Okay, figured it out. He rolled a natural 20 to hit, which would make it a crit. So
Oh,
let me see. With his modifiers, since you use shield, what does that bring your armor class to?
um, um, I think to a 20?
Okay, because this would be, in his case, a 25 to hit you.
Rip. Oh, just barely hits. Oh.
Okay, and that's a crit, so I don't think... This might actually be the first time we're doing, like, a crit, like, on stream, so I just wanted to, like, clarify for crits. How we'll do it is... double the damage die, not your modifiers. So, like, double your die and then add your modifiers after.
Mm.
Okay, so, because this is a little unfamiliar to me, let me just make sure I have everything in order here. Okay, so that's one of these. And then... Oh, this pouch is not very good for keeping my die in. One of these. And then... And then... Okay. There we go. Okay, so, numbers. With that hit, it's going to be 15 points of slashing damage plus an additional 6 points of radiant damage.
So 21?
So 21 total.
21?
Right now it's blow for blow.
And as he hits you, as a bonus action, he is going to use a blood curse on you. And that is as the strike hits you and kind of grazes up against you, you feel it connect, and you feel this seeking deep feeling within yourself as his blow connects, like deep-seated within your blood, as the blade drags across. He is using the blood curse of bloated agony. It causes your body to swell until the end of his next turn. And for the duration, you have disadvantage on strength and dexterity checks, and you'll take 1d8 necrotic damage if you make more than one attack.
Holy shit.
And then he's going to go in for a second swing with his other sword.
Holy moly.
We are higher level, I guess.
That is going to be a 10 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
So that one misses as he gleams it past, kind of off your scale armor. Okay, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Do enemies get opportunity attacks when you cast a spell by them?
Unless you have Warcaster, I believe so. Is that right?
I thought the spell was just at a disadvantage. If it was
Warcaster lets you cast spells as
Oh, they let you
Hold on.
cast some things as
With-
reactions.
opportunity attack. If I'm not mistaken, let me look that up.
spell ranged attacks are at a disadvantage if cast within 5 feet of an opponent.
Right, right.
That's what I was-
Okay, yeah, so it wouldn't be an attack of opportunity, but you would roll it at disadvantage at this close.
But what if it's not a spell that I would get disadvantage? Like, I don't have to make a ranged spell attack. What about for spells like that?
If it's a melee spell attack, I believe as long as you're in melee range, there's no disadvantage or anything, obviously.
But what's
And
what's
if
the
it's
spell
not
in
like a
question?
A spell attack at all. I don't know. What if I wanted to
Like
say do another lightning bolt?
Oh, that it doesn't get affected.
Yeah, that I
Yeah,
don't think
'cause I
would
don't have
affect
to-
it because you don't roll
It's
for
just-
that.
I don't have
It's
to roll
just
for that.
ranged spell attacks specifically,
Yeah.
where you have to roll.
Okay, so in that case, I'm just gonna
Light 'em
do
up!
another. I'm just gonna do another lightning bolt. I'm still charged. My mace is still charged from my last little, situation. So I just cast another lightning bolt. What's his dex save?
Let me roll it for him. That is gonna be a 15.
What is it? What is my thing?
It's 8 plus your spellcasting modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
8 plus our proficiency is 3 is 11 plus my wisdom plus 3 is 14. Rip. So he does the same shit, but I have another channel divinity at level 6, so I'm gonna do max damage again. He takes another 24 points of lightning damage and gets pushed 10 feet away.
Okay. So let me knock him 10 feet back. So it once again blasts into him. And this time he's looking a little more singed, a little more frazzled. And he's shrugging a little heavier, but he still's keeping that same smile to you as his tail just flicks back and forth real quick. Thank you so much for the bits, Ash. Kill him! Kill!
I need to read shield again real quick if you would give me a moment. Until the start of my next turn. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go around. How do I this? I have 30 feet? Which is how many tiles? 6?
It's 6.
7? Well, each tile is 5.
Yeah, so 6 tiles is 30 feet.
So 6, yeah. I went to elementary school. So I can go like here.
You can.
Is this physical barrier actually there?
No.
Is any of the shit actually there, or it's just flat?
It's supposed to be just flat.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Whee!
Okay. Let me read this one.
I'm also gonna. You said as a bonus action I could do Arcana on his thingy that he did.
You could have as a bonus action, yeah.
Can you cast 2 spells, one as a bonus action?
No,
Or
one
you're
of
not
them
allowed
has
to
to
do
be a
that?
cantrip.
Yeah. Oh, I could do a cantrip.
Well, what is it again? It's it can be a regular spell as a bonus action and then a cantrip, right? Is that how it works for spellcasting in 5e?
Yeah, cantrips. You can use a cantrip as a bonus action. Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any cantrips. They're all one action.
It has to be a bonus
my-
action cantrip.
All my cantrips. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna do the Arcana thing to see if I can.
Sure, roll Arcana.
I don't know shit.
This is a kind of magic that you're unfortunately not familiar with. You haven't really seen anyone pull this one out yet.
Crazy.
So, now it's his turn. He is going to quickly turn on his heel and make haste as he quickly approaches to chase and approach. And he's going to take a swing with that once again glowing blade.
Shield.
Okay. That's a 19 to hit.
Well, I have a 20, so that doesn't hit.
Alright, the first one
Nice.
glances off the shield as you quickly raise it up. It shing just hits right off as he then brings the second blade up and goes in for another attack towards your shoulder armor. Alright, that one is an unnatural 20. A dirty 20.
It's very dirty indeed.
Alright, so let me roll damage on that one.
Oh, this is
Got
it.
some good mods, probably.
This is gonna be a close match.
I'm out. I'm out. I know it. Oh.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Okay, that's gonna be 10 points of slashing damage, plus an additional 6 points of radiant damage.
So 16.
So 16 total.
Okay. I
Hang in
am
there.
not looking too good.
Hang in there. Someone shoot him from the ringside.
Someone fight dirty! Okay.
Someone sneakily heal numbers.
How's the cat looking?
He's looking a little rough, but he looks like he's still got some fight left in him.
No.
You just need
Look at my
one good
spells.
thunderbolt.
Alright,
That was my last level 3 spell slot.
it is now your turn.
He might miss his next attacks. You never know.
Okay.
We believe in you!
Honestly, if he hadn't crit on his first, attack, he probably wouldn't be doing so well.
Yeah.
He crit twice.
Yeah, the crit was lucky.
We can use any magic?
Within reason that you can do in here.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some things that, are situational.
Yeah. What would I need to roll for this to know, like, what he if this is, for lack of a better phrase, a wise individual? In terms of wisdom that he
It's
that he
it's
has.
unclear.
It's unclear.
Unclear to determine right now. You guys are in the
Oh.
middle of a fight.
He's kicking the
Yeah.
shit out of me. He seems very wise.
So I can go for this one option that if it fails, I'm done. Or I could go for
Power
the other
kill.
option, which if it works, it might just work.
Sabers suck. Isn't that what they call it?
But if the other option,
you for the
yeah,
hydrates,
works, then it'll be a turnaround. I think I have to go with the slightly safer bet, which is to cast Thunderous Smite on my mace.
Alright.
Which basically just imbues it with thunder damage, and then I swing with my mace.
Alright, roll to hit him.
Knock him dead.
Okay. I think this is. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
There it is.
Unfortunately, that doesn't hit.
Wait, hold on. +1? You're proficient in your weapon.
Yeah,
do you
you
mean?
get to add your proficiency
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah,
bonus.
it's only a +1. You get to add your proficiency bonus.
It should
Uh,
be 3 at this
Another
level.
+3. Yeah.
So wait a minute. That
So
would be an
add-
18. Yeah, an 18 hits.
Oh,
You're welcome, by the way.
Don't
thank
worry,
you.
numbers.
We
I'm
saved each
dealing
other.
with some stuff off screen too, figuring out. my
Yeah, network.
leveling.
Marcus is even now.
Yeah. So in that case, I roll damage, and also he gets pushed 10 feet away.
Alright, how much damage?
Oh, I have a question first, actually, before you move him.
Oh.
Thunderous Smite moves him 10 feet away, and then my cleric domain pushes the Thunderous Strike in my cleric domain pushes him 10 feet away. Does he get moved 20 feet away?
That should stack.
I suppose that would technically stack, so he'll get moved 20 feet away.
Hell yeah. So I roll 2d6. Hit something.
Does it specify that it's like only on spells where it doesn't normally do that? Because if not,
No, it doesn't
stack.
specify.
Okay.
Does Thunderous Smite
Nice.
also knock them prone, right?
I don't
I know
think
Thunder
so.
Step does.
I think you're thinking of Thunder Wave.
Yeah, Thunder Wave
Let me
does.
look it up. No, it says right here. Additionally, 10 feet away from you and knocked prone. But they need to fail a strength saving throw for that.
You must have
Hold
seen
on,
it.
what are you reading?
Thunderous Smite, right? The first level evocation
For
for.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong spell list. I'm so sorry. Yeah. 10,
So he needs to make a strength saving throw?
Yes,
Well,
or be
additionally-
10 feet away and knocked prone.
Okay, so
make the
technically,
strength saving
so far,
throw.
he's only been moved 10 feet.
Correct.
So let me
Target is a creature.
let me roll a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
He's a creature, right? Or is
Yeah,
he not a
yeah.
creature?
Obviously, he's a creature.
Most things are
He's a
creatures.
human. He has a family.
Obviously, he's a creature. That's racist against cat people.
Oh,
They say that about me every day too.
he
Obviously,
only
he's a
rolled a
creature.
12.
What does it have to?
It's your
be?
spell
Your
save.
spell saving throw.
Oh, so that doesn't mean.
Yeah, so he gets knocked back to 20
And he
feet and gets knocked prone.
Oh,
You
come back,
kicked,
kid.
You kicked his shit and he's knocked prone.
Okay, I'm gonna move like a little further away too. I'm gonna go literally as far back as I can.
You got something. You're cooking.
Come back, kid. Let's see it.
Let him cook.
Okay.
I
That's
think
me
he's
in the
cooking other-
corner. That's me by the brazier, fearing for my life.
Pour a bucket of water on that cat.
Give me 1 second.
Half movement to just get up. This clown probably doesn't have any range either.
No, I think that's. I think he's very limited.
Okay, so he is going to use half his movement to get up. And kind of shake himself off a little, and he's going to shout, "You are a tricksy one, my friend. However, I've still got a little bit of breath left in me." And he's going to take the rest of his 15 feet forward. And now it's your turn.
And now it's my turn. Okay.
This is
Basically,
Scary.
2 turns are free. Close one.
Yeah,
You can do
I
this.
gotta think about this.
Thank you,
Hey,
Quinton.
Quinta, thank you for the community sub. That's going to be worth the saving throw once this combat's over.
Oh, Laura, you're
Yeah.
fighting too, right?
Mhm.
I thought so. That's gonna be interesting.
is Aurora fighting?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast Thunderwave at him.
Knock him out. Imagine if this knocks him down again.
Yeah, well, that's the idea because it says here they need to roll a con saving throw, and on a fail, they take 2d8 thunder damage and push 10 feet away from
Now,
me.
just
So
a
I
heads
would.
up, that's a 15-foot cube.
Well, I could
Yeah,
do
you
it
gotta-
in a spot that wouldn't hit me, right?
No, it's self.
Originating from you.
A range
it
is
has-
self, so you
really?
have to be up
Okay.
on him.
You could
Well,
run
let
up
me-
to him and do that.
Let me measure a little bit.
He is about
Is there-
25 feet away from you right now.
Oh,
gonna
he's
reach you
25
next
feet
turn.
away.
He's gonna reach you next turn anyway, so you might as well just approach him and do that. Go
Yeah,
20 feet in. So
it's
what-
10. It's 10 feet in, right?
Yeah, he'd be 15 away from you at that point.
Okay, so then I'm gonna do Thunderwave.
Okay, so he has to make a con saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let's see. Got it.
Can I cast it at a high level too?
You can upcast it.
Yeah, I want to do it at level 2, please.
Okay. He rolled a 20 on a saving throw. A dirty 20.
Bro.
Oh my god.
This guy's rolling high.
He may have.
Yeah,
high
Aelin rolled
modifiers,
like
yeah.
shit, so this is a little good for me. Aelin,
On a successful
whatever.
save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. Well, I still have 4 tiles of movement left.
Well, you gotta roll damage too.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll damage too. Which is 2d8. Yeah. It's something.
You could also, I don't mean to backseat drive, but like, can you like healing word as a bonus action or anything like that?
I don't know if I have healing word.
But even then, it'd have to be a cantrip.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Alright, never mind.
Okay, so he takes how many points of damage?
7, I think I just rolled.
You only rolled 2? Okay,
Yeah.
so 7.
Wait, I thought you didn't have to roll for thunder damage.
Oh, they take half though. So what?
No, he does have to roll for thunder damage.
he
That's
does.
a channel divinity thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he takes 3 damage. It's.
I thought you cast at second level. Oh, so that's
Oh,
right.
I did. Oh no. Okay, so I forgot to add the second level of.
It gets 1 more d8.
Another D8.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, nice.
So you know what?
Nice.
Because of
So,
this, because you'd be
14, So
technically...
they take 7 total.
Yeah, 7 total, because yeah, you'd have to add everything together. So 7 total.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's my shit? Okay,
What are
here
you
it is.
saying?
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
I just want to see if I have to recast. Smite. Oh no, it lasts. Okay. No, that's the end of my turn, I guess. And I'm gonna retort. I still got life left in me. Cat person.
Yeah, first.
Now, I will say Thunder's Smite is a concentration spell, so keep that in mind. He is going to, with a turn on his heel, quickly dash towards you and once again make a maneuvered strike against you as he goes deftly towards your side with his one glowing blade.
Does he dash towards me or does he dash towards me?
He's not taking the dash action, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, okay, it was, yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Shield.
How many more spell slots for that do you have?
It's a level 1 spell. I have 2 more. So I used it twice.
Okay.
Or is this my third time using it? Yeah,
Yes,
this is
it'll
my
be
third
third.
time using it. So I have 1 left after this.
Okay, so that brings your armor class to what, a 20?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, and he's gonna once again make an attack with his second weapon. Ooh, that's not gonna hit. That's like a 7.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
We're still in this, baby!
He's standing before you now, a little bit towering over you, but he does look to... He's panting a little bit. He's giving signs of exhaustion.
Good.
This is so close. I'm biting my fingernails.
Oh my god. That was the end of his turn.
And that's the end of his turn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you got this!
I'm gonna hit him with another whack of the mace.
He's gonna,
Hit him
as you
with the
do...
Louisville Slugger.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for it, but as you do that, he's using his bonus reaction to Blood Curse you one more time.
Asshole.
It is called Blood
What
Curse
is-
of the Eyeless.
What does blood curse entail? What does that entail?
So this one's called Blood Curse of the Eyeless, and when he sees a creature within 30 feet of him make an attack, he can use his reaction to roll his Hemocraft die and subtract the number rolled from your attack roll.
What did he roll?
You roll first.
Oh. Plus
Plus
3
3
is 16.
He rolled a 3, so minus 3.
It's 13.
That does not hit.
Oh no. This can't be happening.
You still have a bonus action though if you have
Yeah,
no word or anything.
I don't. Yeah. Because if I like step out, he gets the attack of opportunity, right?
He does indeed.
Yeah.
And my shield is not up anymore. So I guess I have no choice but to stay here and duke it out.
You're not gonna outrun him anyway.
Yeah. So that's I guess the end of my turn.
Let's just hope he misses again.
All right.
This is so stressful.
Can I actually roll to see if how the crowd is looking? Who are they cheering for?
Sure. Roll a perception check real quick to glance around you.
Passive of 18.
All right. There's a lot of people kind of on the edge of their seats, including your friends. A lot of people look like they're. It's kind of half and half split with the crowd right now, unsure of who looks like. The crowd's unsure of who's gonna win. But
I can't let my friends down.
And a little bit
Ogden
of-
is standing on the bleacher.
in a little bit of desperation, though he's still wildly having fun, he is going to once again make his 2 strikes against you. Once with the glowing breath blade and once with the non-glowing.
Shield.
The first attack is a dirty 20.
No, wait, that hits.
Okay.
How many dirty 20s is this guy gonna roll?
This fucking
Oh,
sucks.
no, he probably has a high. He's probably like
Armor class of 20, and for
He
what?
has high modifiers, being a blood hunter.
Got him.
Okay, so
Hang in there.
that's gonna be
a 3.
8 points of slashing damage, plus
And-
4 points of radiant damage,
Tell me that's it.
and then because he's a blood hunter and he attacked and he hit you, no action required. He can activate the brand of castigation, I believe it's called, on you.
Which does what?
When he deals damage to a creature with a weapon which he has an active crimson right, which he just did, you will take psychic damage equal to his Hemocraft modifier.
What's his modifier?
This is
I don't need to know. I'm down.
That would be 3 psychic damage.
So what's the total? Total damage.
So 5 radiant, 6 slashing, and 3 psychic.
It was 14 total.
14 total.
14 total? Hold on. Maybe I didn't go to elementary school. What is... That's, yeah, no, I'm down.
Okay.
Shame.
No, you put up a good fight.
You did your best.
I brought shame to the double downs.
No.
No, you didn't. You were valiant.
Alright, and as he knocks you back down,
Michael.
he, as you get knocked down, you get up again. He takes a quick wave to the crowd as the crowd people that were indeed cheering on his side kind of stand up a little bit, letting out a victorious yell, while some people are begroaning kind of under their breath and passing around gold pieces. He does, after a quick moment though, with you on the ground, he does extend his hand down to you, and with the assist of the medic, help kind of lift you up and support you under his weight.
Thank you, stranger.
And he kind of assists you over to the designated restorative area. Oop, not that. I just hit
Who turned the
applause.
lights on?
No!
DM, give it to me straight. How much HP did they have left?
He had 9.
Oh my
It was
god.
one hit away, dude.
I gotta
Oh.
reapply everything. I accidentally hit fucking set to defaults.
No.
Why is it bright in here?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sure. So who's
Who
playing?
turned on the light?
Who's playing Blood Hunter next campaign after that?
I might actually. That sounds pretty cool.
That was fucking
He was a
hardcore.
subclass called, I think, Ghost Slayer,
Oh, that's cool.
which gives you radiant damage to your weapons. Blood Hunters, I was trying to read it as I go. They don't have like a ton of abilities they can do, but they do a lot of damage when they do hit.
Yeah.
It's interesting. That was interesting. But he does indeed guide you over to the designated area.
Very close fight. Good
Close
round.
fight. Good job, numbers.
Down to the last
not,
hit.
not good enough.
That's okay, buddy boy. So,
Better.
we have 2 more fights left, and before we move on, I will say, do you guys want to do Alvara's fight, and then end session and save the championship fight for last at the beginning of next session, or do you guys want to end session here and just do both fights next time?
I vote one more fight.
One more fight.
Oh, why not?
One more fight?
Yeah.
Also, Mina is going to immediately fly over to Numbers and upcast the healing spell, 3rd level.
Thank you, Mina.
What was the Tabaxi's name again?
His name is Tyros.
Can you spell that? Tyros?
Exactly right. So Numbers, as you're looking around with Mina kind of sitting there by your side, healing you up, you notice Tyros is also there, kind of kneeling down next to you, giving you a pat, and he goes, are you holding in, or all right there, friend?
Yeah, hurts the ego a little bit to lose like that, but put up a good fight.
You had me quite there on the ropes there. I wouldn't take any loss in that. You did quite the amazing job out there. And I'll sure be one to vouch for you.
I appreciate that, but can't vouch for my missing gold.
And as he has been handed his winnings at this point. And he kind of sifts through the bag a little bit, and as he does, he reaches down and he hands you about 20 gold pieces.
What? He didn't have to do
And he
that.
goes, for giving me a bit of a thrill tonight. This one will be one I remember, and I hope maybe we can do this again in the future.
Oh, thank you, Tyros. I hope so too. I'll be stronger then.
I'm looking forward to it, and he gives you a pat on the shoulder.
So, I'm gonna be healing Numbers for 11 and then 10 to Theros.
Alrighty. So they heal up. All that lightning damage probably made him hella floofy. It definitely did. His fur is still kind of standing out on end. He went from having sleek, kind of black fur to just like frizzled. He kind of looks like a soot puff a little bit.
I'm just gonna ruffle Numbers' hair a bit, and he's gonna be like, "You fight like a demon, lad. Couldn't be more proud of you."
Thank you, Arjun. I'm sorry for the gold you lost on me.
Don't worry nothing of it. I'll nick more first, and
All right. So once again, the woman appears and gives a gesture over to you, Alvaro, on the other side, and she goes, "Come on then, lass. It's time for your bout."
Still go up without a word.
Okay. So you enter in, and give me one moment. I'm just pulling up your fighter.
DM, I'm prone.
Oh no! Here. There you go. There you go, big guy.
Wait, which side do I enter in on?
You enter in on the same side that everybody else did.
So this side.
Other side.
Oh. This side.
And as you do, you notice, taking place on opposite end of you, you see a dwarven man wearing this some dark gray robes approach. He is more physically imposing, a bit muscular with a dark skinned complexion, long dark beard under gray robes. And his hair that's kind of slicked back and tied is in a chestnut color. And he smiles at you and gives you a little bit of a nod, and he goes, "Well, lass, hope you're ready to make this fun, eh?"
No response.
Okay.
She'll nod. She'll just do a little curt nod and get ready.
I'll just use this mini for him. Alright, any bets being placed on Alvara?
Don't.
I am again gonna
Did you
place
say
10
don't?
gold.
Yeah, this character's not built for combat.
You're doing 10 gold? Okay.
Mina's gonna bet 1 gold on the opponent.
Okay.
I don't think I ever added my Thunderous Smite damage to my melee attack.
are you kidding me?
Wait, really?
I guarantee you that would have been 9 damage worth. God!
Are you sure?
No, it's
No. We'll uphold the outcome.
Yeah, of
but
course. Can't
but I'm
wreck that.
pretty sure I.
Well, the
For
outcome
lore.
is already done. But
Yeah,
remember
no,
this
I'm
for
fine
next
with it.
time,
Yeah. Oh god.
if you didn't. Okay, so we have Aurora betting, Amina bet for the dwarf. Anyone else?
I'm gonna save my money because I don't want to spend all my winnings.
You know what? I'm gonna bet 5 gold instead because Elvira said don't bet on me. So now I'm like,
bet,
I didn't say that out loud. I'm saying
I'll
that out
bet
here.
10. I'll bet 10.
Okay.
How much one?
Oh no, Vara.
I'm kidding.
No, bet on the dwarf. You're not wrong to bet on the dwarf.
All right.
Quentin's-
Surely I'll make
You're
my
like the-
money back this time.
Quentin, you're gonna be in the hole.
All right.
We're gonna have you washing dishes in the back.
That being said, Alvaro, I'd like you to roll initiative while I get the music set.
what's up with this dome here?
I have no idea.
That's the Thunderdome. That's where the fighting
The
takes place.
Thunderdome! No, I did that. Sorry. Hard to see something. As we're heading into this bout of combat.
I don't know what to call this one. Let's try this one. This sounds fun.
It's gonna be a 17 on initiative.
This music. You know what? It works. Okay. His initiative is not that. Alvaro, you will be making
Higher,
the
lower?
first attack.
Great. Alright, let's start things off very simply. I am
Eldritch
going
Blast.
to cast. Actually. Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
All
Right
right,
to him.
roll for it.
Hold on. $26 to hit.
That definitely hits. For the first one,
I don't have the duel.
I thought you got. I thought you could hit twice with it now.
Oh no, you're right. Actually, I can. I'm gonna fork it.
Okay.
Forgot I got that last one. 22 to hit on the second one.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage for both.
Of course. 3 damage, but I also I add more to that. Because of Agonizing Blast, I add my charisma modifier to each of them, so that's another 8. So it's gonna be 11 damage
Okay. Is that total or just for the one?
total.
Total. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 1 on the D10.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that down right here. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
That's gonna be it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Green bolt of energy comes forward and kind of forks before converging back in upon this dwarf.
Oh my god, what the
Striking him
what
right
the
in the
fuck?
chest. With the fork, like
What the fork?
fork glass.
It's like a little pea shooter just going.
I know, I like it. I wish I'd show the animation.
I like that. Okay.
He just pulled out a gun.
So, he is going to clasp his hands together and rub them together, and as he does, you see like a bit of shadow kind of begin to emerge from his hands. He is going to expend 2 sorcery points to cast darkness for free.
Counter spell.
You're counterspelling it?
Yep.
Okay.
There's one of my 2 spell slots.
Ooh.
Okay. In that case... let me see what maybe I can do instead. Alright, in that case, he's gonna smirk at you and he goes, got a little bit of surprises at you, I see. And so then he instead he's gonna just make a clap with his hands and just send one of them forward. He's just gonna instead cast Scorching Ray as his action.
Okay.
So he's gonna make 3 ranged spell attacks. Okay, the first one, math. First one is a 14 to hit.
Yeah, that'll just hit.
Okay.
AC's a 13, I believe.
Okay, he just rolled a 13 for that one, plus the modifiers. That's gonna be a 16.
Yep.
And then a natural 1.
That does not.
Okay, so for each ray is 2d6 fire damage. So give me 1 second. You take 3 points of fire damage for the first one, and then 10 points of fire damage for the second. So in total, 13 points of fire damage.
Yeah, it'll stagger a bit.
And then he just kind of stands there and crosses his arms, and just kind of beckons you, like, well, come on.
What, like this is a breakdance battle?
Uh-huh. Oh!
Okay. Give me 1 second, I just need to measure a spell range right here.
Sure.
So I contemplate the move. That's gotta be slightly further up. Like right here. Yeah, so centered on where the dome is, Alvara is gonna cast. It's a 20-foot radius, so 4 tiles. Hunger of Hadar.
Okay.
There's gonna be a cacophony of soft whispers and sort of almost sounds like older women laughing. That type,
I can't, my focus is gone.
A chorus of that. So no light magic or otherwise can illuminate this area, and creatures fully within the area, which she will be, are blinded.
Okay.
The area is also considered difficult terrain. Any creature starting their turn takes 2d6 cold damage, and if they end their turn, they have to make a dex saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage.
Counterspell.
Navara will... You're gonna counterspell that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is the way every mage battle goes. Snap my fingers. No, I snap my fingers. Well, I
snapped my fingers. That's what. That was literally the hag fight.
Yeah, wait
Then,
until we start.
It was quite
wait until we
literally the
start
hag fight.
counterspelling the counterspells.
That's it.
Okay. On his turn, he's just
Yep,
gonna
and
kind of.
does that burn a spell slot for me too?
Yep.
Still
does.
takes the
It
slot.
still takes
the
I
spell
thought-
slot.
I thought so. I just wanted to verify.
So with that, he kind of rolls his shoulders back a little and stretches his neck, and he goes, "Aye, come on, lass. I expect a little more from someone of fun colors, as it were." And then he is going to expend. Let me see. He's going to expend 3 more sorcery points to use a fun little ability called Hound of Ill Omen. And let me get a mini for that on the board. Wrong category. Let's just use beast. Dogs exist. This works. So it can appear anywhere within 120 feet and targets one creature that he can see, which is going to be you. Oh, it uses a direwolf's appearance, so there you go. That works anyway. Okay, so yes, let me roll initiative for the hound. Okay. So now I know. So now that you see before you this shadowy puddle just kind of appear close by your feet, and uprising from it is this dark mangled form of like some kind of wolf, as bits of shadow tendrils just kind of begin to drip from it. And it's looking up to you with like void pits in its eyes, and it's just locked onto you.
Uh-oh.
See.
That could be trouble.
Okay. When the hound is within 5 feet of its target, the target has disadvantage on saving throws against any spell the caster makes. And that is going to be his action. Alright, that's his turn.
Okay. I'm gonna burn a bonus action to start the turn and cast Phase Step.
Okay.
It's a racial spell that allows me to teleport up to 30 feet from me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go here. Basically where this pillar is.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on him again.
Sounds good. Are you splitting the two, or are you just putting two directly at him?
Focusing right at him.
Okay.
First one's gonna be a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Second one is going to be a 17.
That both hit. Roll damage. Caster fight! Not a warlock,
Nice.
Quentin. He is indeed a shadow sorcerer.
16 plus the charisma mods for each, which is going to be another 8, so that'll be 24
Goddamn brutal.
damage to him.
Good shit.
So Vara sets forth
Alright.
another bolt of
He looks
blast.
he looks a bit staggered back by this. That looks like that caught him a bit off guard, and it's hurting him a bit more than he expected it to. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. So in the middle of you two is actually the hound's turn. So the hound only really has a function, and that is to go after its target. So the hound comes towards you, once again re-entering your space, and it will make an attack against you.
Okay.
Let's see. That's gonna be a 12 to hit.
That will just miss.
Okay. So this shadowy hound just begins to shamble towards you as you had gotten away from it, re-entering your space, and as the shadows kind of surround you, it, with its gaping maw, just tries to make a bite towards your leg, but you're able to just kind of see it coming and step back from it. And as the... Okay, that's gonna end the hound's turn, because that's really all it can do. And as the hound re-enters your area, the dwarf is going to kind of recollect himself before looking to you and with a snap of his fingers cast Shatter at you. You need to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, shadow sorcerers are new to me too.
It's new to me as well.
Give me just 1 sec. I just want to look into an ability really quickly.
Ooh, it's a good thing this is probably the last fight because I'm kind of getting dizzy.
Yeah, I've been a little fucked up for the past 30 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction on that turn after I take the damage. Let me see if it hits first. You said Constitution roll with disadvantage, correct?
Yeah, Constitution save with disadvantage. You'll still take damage, but it's just how much.
Yeah.
So first roll.
It's gonna be 13.
Okay, and his thing is... His DC, let me calculate this in my head. His DC is 15.
Okay, so yeah, full damage.
Okay, so 3d8.
Yep.
3d8. I believe it's psychic damage. No, it's thunder damage. Okay. Okay, that's gonna be 12 points of thunder damage, and as he snaps his fingers, you hear just this ungodly screeching shattering in your ears as it just booms out from your ears, and you take 12 points of thunder damage.
Okay. And in response to that, Avara's gonna reaction cast Misty Escape. So this allows me to vanish in a puff of mist in response to harm. I use my reaction, I turn invisible, and I can teleport up to 60 feet in an unoccupied space that I can see. I remain invisible until the start of my next turn or until I attack or cast a spell.
Okay.
I think the whole arena is probably within 60 feet, right?
Yeah, it is.
45. Wait. I'm gonna go to the corner. I'm invisible currently, and it's the start of my turn, right? Or is he having? Or is he still doing stuff?
That's his turn, so it would be the start of your turn.
Eldritch Blast again, right on him.
Okay.
$14.
That just hits.
22.
Yeah, both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Gonna be a 9 plus the 8 is gonna be 17 points of force damage.
Alright, describe how you want to knock him out.
Alright, so
Wow.
as Amara teleports to the corner invisible, the arena gasps and look around. I'm kidding, I can't control what they do. But she reappears again in the corner, and she just stares down her target as she raises her left arm and casts a beam of Eldritch Blast that we've already seen a couple times in this fight. This time it sort of rises up almost like a wave before crashing down upon its target towards both his shoulder blades, let's say.
Alright, and as you reappear in a new space, as he's unable to see you, before he can even take time to assess, 2 Eldritch Blasts slam directly in his chest, and they actually knock him back down against this metal gate behind him, as he just kind of slumps back against it, slowly sinking into unconsciousness. The shadowy hound once again sinking back into the shadows below. Unconscious. You've won your bout.
Yippee!
Okay. So she'll step forward, kind of just soak in the moment.
Alright, and the crowd once again stands up and begins to make a thunderous applause for this, as some people, again, begrudgingly begin to, Why are you trying to attack him?
Because I don't like him.
Oh, okay. While some people again begrudgingly begin to pass around gold pieces. Mina, you lose 1 gold piece. Aurora, you gain 10 gold pieces.
Kidding.
Well, I lost 10 last time, so it evens out.
And then Numbers, you gain 20 gold pieces.
Yay.
So you've technically made a positive of 10 gold pieces.
It's something.
Alright.
And so Avara will walk over as he's presumably getting treated by the medic team like the
Yeah.
other opponents.
He's getting
had
aid.
been. And she'll just say, you have some interesting magical proficiencies, but I'm afraid you're all talk when it comes to fighting. Perhaps focus more on the actual battling next time. And then she'll leave.
Oh my god.
Get his ass.
It was a shit tone.
Fucking
You're like,
drag
what am I-
him!
She'll walk out. That's it.
Quentin's
Back
gotta
to
go
him.
back to the mines.
This time she'll actually walk over here where the other friend group kind of is sitting.
Okay.
Because Mina's been fluttering around, and presumably Humi would join once they see Alvara coming over
Yeah,
here.
Humi will hop up and join over here. Still disguised as Balana, mind you.
Yep.
I'll say.
I was earlier. I was when this campaign or when the episode first started. I for about 10 seconds was trying to move Valana forward and wondering why the fuck it wasn't working. And then I was like, oh, that's Humi. I'm Aurora.
That is indeed Humi. Alright, Alvara, go ahead and add a little satchel of 100 gold pieces
Awesome.
to your person.
And what about the
Yeah.
500 gold bet I placed on myself?
If that had happened, you would have gotten quite the pretty penny.
It didn't happen. That did
Um,
not happen. Somebody would have broken my knees if I lost, so I did not bet anything.
So, As the group once again rejoins, everyone discussing the different matches they faced, everyone waits in anticipation for the title championship match featuring Aurora. Next time
That's
on Roll
me.
for Your Lives.
Roar.
Next
This was
time.
fun.
Woo! Great job, everyone.
I loved watching this. This was a fun episode.
Nice work, all combatants.
Nice
Wait,
work,
Winnie, turn the
combatants.
lights on. Turn the lights
You want me to turn
on
the
and
lights
finish.
on? I'll do that.
I'm gonna get a screen cap of all my friends. Wait, where the hell
Aw.
is Mina?
I don't know.
Where did Mina go?
Mina, get
Let me-
over here.
Mina,
Um,
get on over here.
I noticed that Mina didn't heal this round. Is there a reason for that?
I
or-
well, because people were talking, but I would like to heal both parties if that's allowed.
Sure, of course you can. So great job, everyone. Shall we do a little bit of a round table to discuss player inspiration?
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
10 points of
Oh,
healing.
also, for the recap, by the
Oh.
way, did that dwarf have a name?
Yeah, he did. Where is it? His name is Oscar, Oskar Strakelm. Oscar Strakelm.
So that's gonna be 14 points of healing to Oscar and 11 points of healing to Alvara. And I said Falana again.
41.
Alrighty.
16 heal.
So,
Thank you, Mina.
Audrin, shall we start with inspiration?
Yeah, far and
Wait a
away
minute, we
gonna
didn't do
give-
our saving throw that Quentin did!
Saving
Oh,
throw!
save it for the
Quick,
Uh,
quick, quick, quick,
we
quick, quick!
We're doing it now?
For happy holidays!
Happy
Happy
holidays.
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 Aurora.
I can't drink
Oh,
anyway.
oh,
Who's taking it for
covering
Aurora?
I said I
oh,
would. I
it
said I
was-
would. I gotta
yeah.
Alright, Alvara.
do it.
Taking one for the team, you a real one.
Do it.
That brings our saving throws to 42. So Audrin, sorry about that. Inspiration?
So far and away, gonna have to give it to my man Numbers for putting up a hell of a
No.
fight with valor and going down to the
Mm.
last hit and quick thinking on the feet. And I thought that was, even though you didn't win the fight, you showed the most guts out of any of us.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Alvara?
Between Audrin and Numbers, I'm also gonna give it to Numbers. It was a
Oh.
tough fight. I think you did a good job with like utilizing more of your abilities. It was an exciting fight to kind of see play out. So, you get my inspo this week.
Yeah, that was creative
Thank
thinking.
you.
Aurora?
I'll do better next time.
Oh my god, everybody did so good, but I have to give it. I really do have to give it to Numbers because I was on the edge of my seat during that fucking battle, and like it really was a lot of creative thinking, and I got to see a lot of like your spells and abilities that I didn't know about. So it was really cool to see that, and I really hope that you didn't forget to roll damage when you say
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that'll just make me feel better because I'll feel so terrible.
I think I also forgot I had an additional level 3 spell slot.
No,
Oh,
it's okay. No, you didn't. Shh.
that's okay. You'll
Fought
know.
so hard.
It's part of the learning experience.
It's been a long
Yeah.
time since we fought
For
anything.
the
Yeah.
next combat session.
Just keep it in mind.
Yeah.
But still, great job. Mina.
I'm also gonna give it to Numbers because of the fights I saw. Like Numbers, that was the most intense of them.
Mm.
Everyone else fought well too, but I feel like that was the most intense. Edge of the seat, like jumping around, moving around. Type fight out of this one. Also,
Dang.
like that was also really loud too. Like every single one of your spells sounds like a thunder, like a crack of thunder.
It
True,
literally
yeah.
sounded like a storm in here.
And we're in like a cave, so
We're in an
everyone
enclosed space.
just got-
Everyone got tinnitus.
Everyone outside's going, what the fuck?
Congratulations.
Alright. And numbers?
I'm gonna give it to Audrin actually because that was an excellent fight in my opinion. You really carved that lady up. It was a sight to see,
Oh, thank you.
and I made some money on you.
Yeehaw.
Alrighty, so community inspiration is going to go to our not community. Inspiration is gonna
Player.
it's gonna go to our dear numbers.
Thank
Congratulations,
you.
members.
Thank you, everyone.
Everyone, keep in mind that we are now going to be taking a poll over in our Discord server for community inspiration, which I am posting quite literally as we speak. Everyone that has a 3-month sub, either reach out to me or I need to reach out to you because I need to get you guys your sub rewards.
I gotta reach out to you, Winnie.
You already have rewards.
I know.
But if you don't hear from me tonight, please reach out to me like next thing tomorrow. I know I'm like exhausted and COVID tired, so if I forget anyone, please definitely reach out to me. I want to make sure everyone gets everything they need. But thank you everyone so much for joining us tonight. I don't know if we'll be doing a session next week because Monday is Christmas. So we might be doing maybe either a delayed session or either taking a next week break, but we'll discuss that and definitely post updates in the Discord server.
Indeed.
But thank you so much everyone for joining us tonight. This was crazy fun.
Indeed.
I had a
Thank you
really
guys.
good time. It was
Yeah.
super fun.
Thanks, everyone.
We will catch you guys in a little bit for the next one. Thank you so much for the saving throws. Thank you for joining us tonight, everyone. We love you as always, and we'll see you next time.
Bye
Thanks
bye.
for
Bye.
playing.
Bye bye.